ask any volunteer, you want to share with us, 5 minutes each now, 5 minutes each, only for 3 person. Any volunteers you want to share with us your story, I will put a timer 5 minutes and all of us can take a look and give some comments, including myself. Any volunteers, don't be shy. Okay? Don't be shy. Any volunteers, if you want to volunteer, type me. Type me. Then after that, right, we will unmute you and then you can stand up or sit down and share your story. Okay? Oh, she's here. Nice, nice, nice. Can we unmute Tricia? Okay, can we encourage Tricia by saying, welcome Tricia. All of you type welcome Tricia. It is not easy for the first one. For the first one to present. Everybody type welcome Tricia. Yay, okay. Yep, can we unmute Tricia? I can't hear anything. Tricia, can you unmute yourself, Tricia?
Okay. Yeah, I'm muted. So
okay,
give
cool.
me so
okay,
only 5 minutes, right?
What do you do, Tricia? Sorry, so what do you do? I'll put a timer here, 5 minutes. And this 5 minutes, right, you can share your hero journey with us. Like yesterday we mentioned, like your current situation, your seeking problem, etc. And then your solution and why this solution lead to who you are today.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, keeping it to, so I need to shorten my 10-minute out to
5 minutes, the short form version, 5 minutes. Usually, just let all of you know, right? Oh, okay, I haven't briefed you all yet. Usually on the stage, right, usually around 10 minutes, maximum like 12, 15 minutes, okay? Webinar must keep it less than 10 minutes or lesser, shorter the better for webinar. Why? Because attention span. Usually, if human being attention span on the internet in front of computer is much lesser than their life. Usually it's like that. Yeah, so I want to train you up for webinar also. Okay, 5 minutes. It's okay. Just do your best.
Okay.
That's now. Come on.
All right. So why do I do what I do? I think the best way to share that with you is really sharing with you a defining moment that I had. So when I started out, 24 years ago as a family counselor and parent educator, I didn't have kids. So when my kids came along, I already sort of have all this knowledge about, how to work with parents and all the skills. So I thought when my kids came along, it's like, I got this parenting thing down, like I know what to do. So I have 3 kids. My eldest was adopted at 2.5 months old to the family. Then subsequently, I have got 2 birth kids. So I've got 3 in total. Things were pretty okay initially, even though there were still times I had to yell and scream and, threaten them and give them a lot of punishment. For some weird reasons, they just tend to respond better and faster when I did that. But all in all, it was okay until my eldest girl hit 8 years old. It was as if suddenly she had a sudden change in the personality. She became very sensitive and very temperamental overnight. So she would have meltdowns. Like the meltdowns was like she would scream and yell and at the top of her lungs for like, sometimes they would last for 2 hours. And if I were to walk close to her, she would like push me away. Or if I were to walk away, she would like pull me back. I was like, what do you want? There was just nothing I could do to calm her down. Right. So and sometimes it would last up to 2 hours and it was intense, and sometimes it would happen like twice in a day. So I was like, what is happening? So I was like, did I do something wrong? What was wrong with me? And sometimes I thought maybe there was something wrong with my kid, So that was just like a really, really challenging period, especially as a parent educator, because I should know what to do. So that lasted about 18 months. I started to look into books and I talked to friends who are counselors. I just dig whatever information I knew, and nothing really came to me. It was like, I still like, what is happening? Then the defining moment happened. One day I was just kind of like sitting there thinking, I was like, and something just clicked. And what I realized was, with all this time, I was trying to manage her behavior. I was trying to change her. I was trying to make her do the things I wanted her to do. I wanted all these things. And I realized that I actually did not stop and pause and listen to what is it that she was trying to tell me through her behaviors. Behind all these screaming and yelling, there was overwhelming of feelings, of emotions, of needs that I totally missed. And the more I came hard at her, the more I drove her into those big, scary feelings. I was like, what have I been doing to my little girl? You know, so from that moment on, I just decided that I had to parent differently, not only for my eldest, but for the rest of my kids as well. Right. I read out somewhere, and a couple of things I really shifted was really how I connect with them. So instead of managing the behavior and trying to change them and make them the way I think they should be, I want to look behind the behavior and really look into what's driving those behavior. It's like the 90% of the iceberg, where the behavior is a 10% that's observable, but the what drives the behavior is the needs, the emotions, the feelings. And I want to be able to connect with my kids at that level, so that they can feel safe with me. Right. So with the adjustments, just fast forward, you know, things began to soften down. The meltdown began to reduce, and then some of the misbehavior just kind of like disappeared. Like I don't know what happened to them. Right. It was just like it was pretty mind-boggling for me. So I think one of the biggest shift I made was parenting is not about doing parenting. It's not about skill sets. It's not about like techniques and tools. But parenting is about being a parent in the relationship and being able to connect with them, especially when they're having hard times, right? So from that time, from that moment onward, my goal and my desire is really to be able to share with parents what I have learned in this journey. It hasn't been easy. It's tough, and the toughest part for me really has been managing my own emotions, because I get triggered, I get angry, I get frustrated, and that's when I wanted to yell back at them. So there was also just a lot of learning on my own part, even as an educator, to learn to parent differently. Yeah. Recently, because I was preparing for a talk, how to get your kids to listen without yelling, right? So I thought maybe I should just ask my kids, you know, when was the last time mommy yelled at you or mommy scolded you? My three kids, now ages 11, 16, and 17, they all sat there and they thought about it. And it's like, you know, mom, I can't remember. You know, just take that in for a minute. How would it feel for you if your kids don't remember the last time you raised your voice at them, right? So for me, if I can do it, I believe that I can also help other parents do it, that we can create an environment in the home that the kids can feel safe, and they can actually learn to be independent, to be self-resilient, to be compassionate and kind. All right? Okay, finish.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. Can we all type? Thank you, Tricia. Thank you, Tricia. All of you type. Okay, cool. Okay, before I feedback, right? Okay, once again, thanks Tricia for sharing your story with us. First of all, let me give one comment, and the rest of you, you know, we give Tricia some comment. Okay, first of all, I want to acknowledge Tricia because it's not easy, because it's the first one, because Singaporean usually, especially Asian, usually like that one. When I ask for volunteer, nobody will volunteer. But actually, after first and second volunteer, everybody will volunteer already. Usually it's like that. Okay, so come back to it. I acknowledge you for volunteering. First of, then after that, second thing I'll share with all of you is that now all of you know why I set as 5 minutes, right? Yeah, because more than 5 minutes in a webinar series, not live lah. In webinar series, we'll think as too draggy or too long. Not that Tricia's story is not good. I'm just saying that attention span of human being usually is shorter in a webinar. Okay, okay, so come back to Tricia's story. Before I comment in the story itself, okay, can all of you comment one thing? What have you learned from the story? If there is only one, there's one key point example. What have you learned from the story? 5 minute story. What is the, you know, moral of story? Is blah blah. Okay, all of you type in the comment below. Moral of story is blah blah blah. The blah blah blah, please type it down. Okay, so I want to see all of you, is it sync? And I want to let Tricia see whether that is her message she want to put across. Okay. Yeah, we're all here, how to say, learning in the exclusive group. So feel free to just share. I believe Tricia want honest feedback as well. That's how we learn. Yeah. Okay, Ryan say, understand that driving factor behind the children behavior. Okay, know your kids before yelling at them. Okay, listen to a child. Okay. Moral of Tricia's. Okay, cool. So a lot of you mentioned about listening to child. A lot of you, the angle is saying that, okay, understanding child is very important. okay, Kun Hong saying the hidden message is people want not focus on the symptoms. Okay, cool. Yongshen says he liked your presentation, very smooth, very confident. Okay, so first of all, right, I want to ask Tricia one question as well. First of all, when you share this 5-minute story, right, because I'm not sure what you are looking at in your screen. Is it you're sharing your slides or there's no slides? You just impromptu share what is in your mind?
There was no slides. I don't have slides for
okay.
this segment.
Cool. That means that is why it is very smooth, because this story is the real you lah. I mean, like, it's inside you like for the past 10, 20 years. I mean, like, it's already in your. Of course, I mean, what I'm trying to say is a real story lah. You don't have to come up with it.
Yeah.
So of course, everybody, real story we don't need slides lah. Okay, but just let you know, in real life scenario, in webinar or live scenario, we need slides. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to prepare slides now. I mean, in real life scenario, we need slides so that people can visualize properly. Visualize. We are all visual animal lah. Like yesterday, how to say, for James, yeah, although I don't have his picture, I just pluck out some random picture from elsewhere to visualize to your, this is where James go into, so people can picture. Okay, this is one comment. Okay, so so first of all, I am same as all of you. I also from the message of Tricia, the message I received is that Tricia go through a hard time to understand this thing called parenting, to understand this thing called understanding children, to go through the hard time and also understand this thing, the importance of listening. This is what I feel lah, the message Tricia want to put across. Okay, Tricia, is this the message you want to put across? Maybe you can unmute Tricia.
Yeah, so the message is really not just about managing behaviors, and there are reasons behind the behavior. And as parents, we need to attend to the feelings or the reasons instead of just the behavior. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so just to let you know, if we talk, okay, so here is honest feedback already. The feedback is not how I feel, it's the feedback already. The feedback is for stories, for stories in webinar and on stage, right? Is a little bit different from stories that we tell our friend. I mean, it's the same story, but angle is different. So example, the way you mentioned just now, right? If we talk to our friend, drink some coffee, we're having breakfast, the story is perfect, totally perfect. However, if on stage or webinar, right, if our story can sway towards the angle of you are credible, that's the intention. That should be the intention. So example, same, the last 10%, the last 20%, okay, you can link them back as in why they need to listen to you. So if I'm you, I'll add in something, the last 10%, last 20%, I will say that, I'm not sure is it true, but let me rephrase a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, I use 5 years or 10 years of my time to understand, okay, my 3-step system that I use, and finally, after applying these 3 steps, I'm able to get a better relationship with my children or with my blah, blah, blah. And after having this 3-step system, I start to share with people around the world. Example, okay, or I shared with parents for the last 3 years, and I realized that a lot of them also have results, and that is why I'm here to share with you the 3-step system. Okay, example, okay. So can you see that the last 10%, last 20%? I mean, whatever your story, just continue. But the last 10%, last 20%, I actually wrap up by saying that why they need to listen to you. Yeah. Okay. But of course, you use your true story of wrapping up. Just now I'm just coming up with it to wrap it up. So it's like a very wonderful story, but there's no ending. I mean, there is no wrapping up nicely like why you want to share this story. So the intention of this story, once again, all of you must write down. The intention of this story, yesterday I mentioned, is to build connection. Number one, the very ultimate intention is build connection, which is Tricia did that. Okay. The second intention, second objective, is to build credibility. Second intention is like, wow, I built connection with you, but why must I listen to you? Then after you wrap up by saying, oh, I've been using, okay, the message is, I've been using this 3-step system and it's worked for me and it changed my life. And the other message is, it changed my life and I also use this system and changed a lot of people's life. Yeah, okay, but you can say it in your own words. Okay? So how many of you understand what I'm trying to say? If you understand, just type understand. Okay, if you have any question, just ask me then before we go to the second volunteer. Wow, Jojo want to be next. Okay, great, great, great. Jojo is a bit our seasoned previous speaker. Okay, let's unmute Jojo. Okay, can all of you type welcome Jojo? Okay, not easy, huh? Okay, come. Jojo, where is Jojo? Oh, Jojo, can you show us, I mean like how to say, show your webcam as well? Because we cannot see you. Yeah, just to let everyone know, Jojo is our Philippines friends living in Indonesia. Yeah, teaching about NLP. Is he around? Still muted and cannot see webcam. Okay, I'm mute already.
Hang on, I'm having trouble with my video. Wait a minute, yeah.
Okay, it's okay. We go to the other volunteer first. It's okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yes.
We have another volunteer while waiting for Jojo. No problem. Okay, no problem. Ken, our banana investor. Why are you laughing, Angel? Banana investor. Okay, come. Unmute, Ken.
Hi. Give me 1 minute. I put in my headset.
No problem. Can all of you type welcome, Ken? Welcome, Ken. I know it's really it's a courage to step forward to volunteer lah. So I really acknowledge. So Ken, remember, I mean, after we learn from Chisia, it will be good if you wrap up the last 10-20% to your topic. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, come on, do your best.
So, okay. Hi everyone. I'm Ken. Okay. Like everyone else, I wanted to be financial free. Okay. On 2016, I attended a value investing, and then I attended an option class, and I met a bunch of friends and contacts, and then we actually form a team. Okay, we form a team. We are very, very ambitious. Okay, we wanted to do this thing called managed fund. Okay, so we started with our own fund. Okay, we have a team of 8 person. We manage each other's fund. Each of us take money from everyone in the team, and then we invest on behalf of everyone. So we do it like a managed fund, and we wanted to manage for the others in the future. Okay, so we have one very, very seasoned investor in the team, and because of him, we do very, very well. Okay, we managed to get like 300% return in like 3 months, and then our second managed account and our second fund, which is managed by me. Okay, I also do pretty well. We can get about almost 100% in 2 months. Okay, and then we become more and more adventurous. We go and participate in IPOs in other country, in a very, very speculative industry, in the marijuana industry in Canada. Okay, so I raised about almost 1 million ringgit and send the money over there. Okay, and then we are very, very committed. Okay, we are very convinced, and we are very sure that we will make money. Okay, when the money go there, and then the broker, okay, promised us that they can help us to get, okay, but then suddenly after the money go there, they say that due to overwhelming demand, they're only open to the local investor. Okay, so I was like devastated. Okay, it's like we missed a very, very good opportunity, and then I started to screw up. Okay. I actually, because there's also other marijuana stock going to IPO, okay, and then I try to catch the other opportunity because I missed a huge opportunity, and I've broken our team rule where we shouldn't invest in stock that we didn't study well enough, and I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money, almost 80% of the money that I raised, which I have taken from the team, and then also from some of my family members and friends. Okay, so it is a very, very bad experience. Okay, and from there, the whole team lose the momentum and die out. Okay, and literally, I also I stopped investing because of this. Okay, I stopped investing for like almost a year. Okay, and all my portfolio is like got abandoned. Okay, and then after that, I somehow I come back. Okay, I come back and try to salvage all my portfolio because I just leave it there. Okay, and a lot of them keep going through paper loss because I never follow up, never review. Okay, yeah. So suddenly something have told me that I cannot continue like that. Okay, and I have actually wanted to start over. I wanted to do it properly. I spent over 100,000 ringgit in different kind of courses. I attended value investing and option one more time. I attended training on technical analysis, and I also go mentoring with the best I can find in the market, which is the Buffett Online School themselves. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I have now I actually restart. I restart again. Okay, I restart again, and I put myself back on track to do investing properly. Okay, to overcome my emotion. Okay, and now I'm a much better investor in terms of knowledge and experience, as well as controlling my emotion. Yeah, and I believe, okay, I'm able to share with you everything that I learned, okay, all the experience that I gained over these years.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so thanks Ken for sharing. Really appreciate it because once again, it is not easy to share your story and so impromptu to us. Thanks a lot. So before I share with you my comment and feedback, can all of you share with me? I use this word. Can all of you share with me your feel? Your feel. Okay, how do you feel about Ken's sharing? Ken's our friend here, Ken Lim sharing. And type. How do you feel? Maybe can be one word, can be one sentence. How do you feel? Just share before I give you my feedback. Okay, Katrina say can feel the pain and relate as well. Yeah, Katrina is our Hong Kong BOS student also. Okay, investing student. Good for him. Okay, good for him. Other than that, can you just share with me? Genuine, agree. I also agree that he is very genuine. His pain turned around with proper strategy. Okay, he learned from mistake. He made a better decision now. Okay. Authentic, agree. Okay, so Ken, are you ready for my honest feedback?
Of course.
If you're okay, give me a thumbs up. If you're not okay, it's okay. Then give me a thumbs down. Are you okay with my honest feedback or not, Ken?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So the honest feedback is that if this story, because if you realize that your ending is, you mentioned that you attend this program called Buffett Online School, which is my program, our program lah. And after that, you start to from 80% loss, you start to regain confidence and start to make money, blah blah blah. This is a perfect story for my testimonial. Not a perfect story for your course. I want to be upfront. Okay. So can we unmute him? Yeah, this is a perfect story. It's like usually I do preview. Then the last 5 minutes or just before I start offering, I'll ask one student to give testimonial. If you give this testimonial, it's perfect for me. Okay. However, this is not the intention. This is not intention. So if I'm you, how will I change the sequence? Is this okay? Your story is still the same, but I will say in my honest feedback. Okay, is this. If you realize, right, your sequence is you make a lot of money. okay, 200, 300%, 100%, okay, with your friends. Then after that, you lose money, 80%. Then after you attend a program, 80%, no, you attend a program called BOS. I mean, I'm repeating what you say, summarize. You attend a program called BOS, then after you regain confidence, start to make money, etc. That's roughly your whole picture. Okay, so up and down, very interesting story. I'm actually listening finish, and halfway through, I'm not sure about the rest of you. When you said you lost 80%, right? My heart literally sank, right? And I literally like, wow, open 4 years, 10 years to listen to what you want to say because I'm interested already. You actually draw me in, okay? So if I'm you, I will switch a little bit. I will say that, okay, just want to clarify a little bit. You said you and your friend group together and make money, right? Do you all have any system?
Actually, we have a system. Okay, we have a system. Because in our team, okay, there is one very seasoned investor. Okay, he's like the anchor of our team, and I was actually the leader of the team. Okay, I was the leader of the team, and this person, the seasoned investor, he's our anchor. He gives a lot of guidance on how to study stock.
Okay,
what is the strategy?
I mean, like you got a system basically.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so if I'm you, I will say like that because yours is investment. I can give a more straightforward. So I will say something like, in the past, I have a system. Okay, so I start to make money. Things go very well. Okay, things go very well, make money. However, right, when I manage a bigger portfolio, I do not have a proper guidance. Okay, this is what I will phrase it. But of course, you tweak along the way. So I didn't have a proper guidance, but I have a system, but I don't have proper guidance. Okay, so I make money, I still make money. However, when big things happen, when you know something major happened that I do not know how to handle, my portfolio literally dropped 80%. And this 80% literally change the whole, literally bring my whole life down because I not only lose my money, I lose my family and friends' money. At the time, I do not know what to do. But I know my system is working, just that maybe my emotions, I do not know how to control, etc. So after that, right, I read a lot of books, talk to a lot of friends, and ultimately, I come up with a 3-step system. You don't say BOS, okay, you say your system. Okay, you tweak along the way and say your system. So example, your system is named XYZ. Okay, I come up with this XYZ system. Come up with this XYZ system, this is the game changer. After I come up with this XYZ system, I not only make back my 80%, I make back many times more. Yeah. So you can see I still end with your XYZ system. You see that? Because we are not here to, I mean, like, thanks for giving your testimony. But actually the intention is to bring you credibility. Bring you as in Ken Lim credibility. Yeah. Okay, because you want to offer your service, you want to offer your products, you want to offer your cost, right? So you want to brand you. So you must always end off with how this XYZ system change.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had my product and system yet.
You learn from some books. I totally understand. But you can tweak and change the system to your name and say that after attending and learn from so many people, I come up with my own system, which is true. You definitely use your own strategy after learning from so many people. Yeah. But Ken, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, the story is still the same, but just that the sequence changed a little bit. Yeah, and then don't say BOS. If not, right, I mean, like, thanks for sharing with us. But if not, no matter how good you say, people still come to BOS, which is and not Ken Lim, which is not the purpose.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Ken, you got any question? I mean, for your feedback, any clarification before we go to Jojo?
I'm clear. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but your story is very authentic. I also can feel very genuine, and you upfront share that you lost 80%.
Yeah. So we literally lost it because I broke the rule. I broke the rule.
Oh yeah. You can say that. Okay. So I will change the story again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a system. Okay, I started to make money, etc. However, halfway through, I didn't follow the rule. I didn't follow the XYZ rule. I didn't follow my own XYZ rule, and because of that, I lose 80%. And that time, my whole life changed because I not only lose my money, but I lose my family and friends' money. And at that time, right, okay, I calm myself down and I tell myself that I must follow the rule. I must follow my XYZ rule. Okay, I must do whatever it takes. I must control my emotion. Blah 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 blah. So after follow through my XYZ rule and with proper discipline, I not only make back my 80%, I make back many, many times more. Yeah, so you can see the whole thing I'm talking about, how powerful is your XYZ. And people who doesn't listen, right? People who doesn't follow, they fail. Both those who listen, they make money. I mean, this is the whole message.
But what if
Can you see that, Ken?
yeah, I can see it. But what if
Yeah.
I actually still haven't made back the loss yet?
Oh, I haven't. Okay, never mind. You just share the genuine one. Okay.
Okay.
But you know the whole story, right? Up and down and up.
Yes.
XYZ system. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, come back to Jojo. Okay, but before that, can all of you type, thank you, Ken, once again. Thank you, Ken. Okay, come, Jojo. I cannot hear you.
Can I share screen? Share screen, yeah. So that it's faster.
Okay. Jojo, share screen. Wow, prepared already. Okay, you can start anytime, Jojo. I cannot wait to see your story.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. My name is Jojo Apollo. I'm your billion-dollar business builder. And my life today is just amazing because what I do now is I help business owners build businesses that will work without them. So I find so much value in that. Just like this friend that I helped recently, and they were so happy with the results that they got. But it was not always that way. You know, I was a very shy person and timid and also very bad in school grades. But one day in like high school, I had this, I say now, sure success moment. When I looked to the sky and I said to the eagle, I hate being average. I want to be good. And I declared to myself, I will be a general manager. Okay, that's a sure success moment for me. And so that changed my life because I started becoming better in terms of my academics. And eventually, I got my dream to be a general manager in 2005. For the first time, after all the hard work, becoming a general manager of a $200 million business. But 6 months later, there was a crisis in the company because we lost the partnership with a regional partner and they took away 30% of our sales. And the company was in danger of closing down and having a loss of $7.6 billion. I said, my God, a GM for the first time, and now I could lose the company. And worse than that, I found that there was a lot of corruption in the company. I had to fire 2 out of 3 vice presidents, 3 out of 4 regional managers, 15 out of 25 branch managers. Lots of corruption. Then I started getting death threats from within. Yeah, but you know, I said I have to overturn this because I have 5 children. How will I pay for the education of my 5 children? And so I started developing like success formulas on how you will overcome something like this. And because of all that pressure, and of course, study, we were able to turn around this company. And from the crisis of going down to 133 million, we grew it to 277 in 3 years using that success formula that I found. But I thought I would be on a high, and then suddenly the owner decided to sell the company because probably she was traumatized with the company going that way. And what was bad was it was taken over by a slave driver who became my boss. And because he was a slave driver, I left that company. And after 2 years, joined another company, which, wow, I said, wow, this is better. I became group sales director of this huge company, 7,000 employees, 40 branches, bigger than the last company, 180,000 outlets, and then also took care of the overseas business and even the B2B. I was like, yeah. Then again, after 6 months, another crisis came. You know, the managing director I replaced, he was 20 years there. He became bitter and he decided to like join our competitor and started pirating 30% of my team. Crazy guy, you know. And then I thought that was all the crisis, but another conglomerate came into the market known for taking on market leaders, and they started selling buy two, get one free for their products, as well as getting, advertising $200 million or 2 times more than our advertising budget. I said, wow, here we are again. But I guess I was prepared. But what was good was I was already building this, like what I call now sure success formulas. And I added neuro-linguistic programming, neuroscience to it. And we used that using these success formulas again. And we were able to turn around this business and even grow it from $500 million to $1 billion in 3 years. The overseas, using that same success formula, we converted that from a loss of 1.1 to 2.2 million. And the dairy creamer, I grew it to $6 million. So at that moment, I was like, I'm invincible. I am a top executive. I'm on the top of my world. Nothing can touch me. Then I didn't know that the worst moment in my career would come. That was when the shareholders started to fight with each other. There was a lawsuit in terms of ownership. The siblings started to fight. And unfortunately, I was hired by the minority shareholders. And they looked at me as someone who is not loyal to the majority. And so, to my surprise, in 2015, I got fired for the first time, despite all the things I built for this company. He said, you're fired because you are loyal to the other side. But what's funny is that on the same day, I was rehired. I was rehired by the minority shareholders telling me, Joe, take care of this company. It's losing like $300,000 now, but I know do your magic. I did my success formula there and converted that after 2 years to become a profitable $2 million company. But what's unfortunate is this. The minority shareholders, they lost the case.
Jojo, sorry, last 30 seconds.
Okay, they lost the case. And so I had to decide where to go. I decided that will I go to become a corporate executive again because I had an offer, but I decided to help business owners instead. And that's what I do now, to grow 7-figure businesses that works even without you using my sure success formula. And I would be glad to help you any time of the day. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Can we type thank you, Jojo? Okay, thank you. Okay, before I give my comments, can all of you, same thing, share with us what is the message? What is the message you have gotten from Jojo's sharing? What is the message you gotten from Jojo's sharing? I give all of you 30 seconds. Just type it down. What is the message? I'll give my honest feedback as well. What's the message? If you are audience, you listen over there. 5 minutes, example. Okay, what is the message you've gotten? Okay. Okay, Trisha Trisha as an audience is questioning what is the success formula. Okay, never give up. Saiho. Okay, Jojo went through lots of pain. From there, he has a system. Okay, Ling. Interesting on the how. Okay, you can summarize earlier loss. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yongshan saying, your story is very good, but need to condense. Message I got is can turn around business, but I don't know how you can help me. Okay, very, very good. Okay, personally, right, my thinking is exactly same as most of you. Most of you are saying that, wow, Jojo can turn around again. And this is not luck, this is a system. Okay, most of you already mentioned. Because most of you mentioned, interesting to know the how. Want to know the how, what's the formula? As long as you got this thinking, as curious, right, want to know the formula, right, that means, in my opinion, that means Jojo's message is very clear. That means he is actually giving you a question mark. Like, I am the guy. Okay, okay, I'm the guy to go. Okay, which is very, very good. Very, very good. However, I would like to give Jojo some honest feedback, things for improvement. Okay, so same thing. If I am Jojo, right, the last few part, right, I think I can, the last 10%, I'll add on something to boost your whole thing up. So right now you already have a suspense to that you tell the audience. The message is that you are the man to go to if you can turn around company. Okay. However, in my opinion, because most people in the world, most people are, or I can say most businesses, they are small, medium enterprise. However, you have helped a lot of MNC, multinational corporations. So maybe, I'm just saying maybe SME, that means a small, medium enterprise or people that have smaller business cannot resonate. So how I can help you is this, because I know Jojo a little bit better as well, because he started this mentorship like six years back, a bit earlier. So 6 months back, a bit earlier. So from what I know, Jojo have helped many SMEs, small medium enterprise. So at the last 10%, right, I'll add this. I'll say, guys, so this has so example, my success formula have helped a lot of companies like blah blah 200 million drop down 80%. I mean I make back blah 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 blah. After that, when I'm fired, after that when after I'm being fired, right? Okay, I actually started. After I'm being fired, more and more SMEs or some of my friends that are doing business ask me, okay, how can I help them? Which is true, right? So Jojo have helped many SMEs. So you can say something like, okay, so because of that, right, I have helped many SMEs, okay, help them to turn their business around and also help them to increase their business. Or some I even help them to increase their sales by 400% in 3 months. Some I even help them to increase their sales in 100% in like 4 days or etc. You can give some live testimonial indirectly. Yeah, okay. And that is why I'm here to share with you step by step how I help all these companies bring their income and bring their revenue to the next level. Ended off with that. So they are super curious, like, come on, tell me what's the formula. Okay, even much better. So because a story is always in the beginning, life stages. You can use the curiosity and lead to your body. Use that curiosity, lead to your closing, lead to your body. Okay, Jojo? Yeah, but I think your story is very, very clear. Your message is super clear that you are the go-to man if I want to turn around business. Yeah, super clear. Okay, just need to improve. In my opinion, I just need to add on the last 10%, last 20%, tweak a little bit. Okay, okay, cool. Just to let all of you know that don't worry if you are still a little bit unclear about the story and etc. This is a group coaching. So along the way, during your personal coaching call, right, that is how we refine your individual one. Okay, when we have time to zoom in and understand what is the portfolio you have. I understand Jojo because I know exactly his portfolio. He really, after that, right, after he's being fired, he had a lot of SME holders, a lot of small medium enterprise, and that is why he really can say that. Okay, when doing the personal group coaching call, we can zoom in. Okay, build connection. I think Angel actually returned a summary very good. The objective of the whole story is to build connection, number one, build credibility and build curiosity. Yeah, like people want to know more. Okay, most importantly is build connection. Okay, okay, let's begin. The next step. Okay, next step. Okay, actually it's short break already. Okay, let me demonstrate my story lah. Okay, I asked you all to speak, but I also want to demonstrate so that you know how I actually do it. Let me see. This is my sample that I sent to all of you. Okay, let me share my screen. I use less than 5 minutes. But let me share with you my story. Okay, I share with you my story. And then later, right, all of you tell me the message, honest message that you receive. And I see that whether the message that I want to give out is similar or same as the message that you actually receive. Okay, so let me begin. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 2 hours workshop. Is it okay if I spend the next 5 minutes share a little bit about myself to all of you? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is how I start. Okay, so right now a lot of you seen that Glenn Ho, which is me, this handsome guy on the stage here. You might see that, hey, I appear in newspaper, I appear in a radio station and etc. Okay, you might think that I'm very successful as that, but where did I start? Okay, how I started is this. Okay, how can someone be like me, be financially free and etc. Okay, so this is me when I was much younger, when I was 1 year old. Okay, how I know when this is my one years old? Because one candle. So this is me lah. And I know that I'm 1 year old because there's one candle. Okay, and this is me. Okay, when I was around 6 years old. Why I know? Because this is my kindergarten uniform. Okay, the lady beside me, just to let everyone know, she is not my mother. She is my so-called domestic helper. We call it in Singapore, we call it maid. Just to let all of you know that I'm not from a very poor family. I'm also not from a very rich family. I'm from a middle income family in Singapore. Okay, just to let you all of you know that 70% of the Singaporeans are in this category called middle income. Okay, that means working very, very hard day and night, got enough money to survive, but don't have enough money to thrive. Most of the Singaporeans are like that. Okay, so I'm in that, most of the Singaporeans, 70%. Okay. So when I was much younger, I always want to go to this place. Where's this place? Disneyland. Okay. However, every single time when I ask my mom, "Mommy, can you bring me to Disneyland?" My mom will always say this thing. My mom will always say what? My mom will always say, "Next time." But did the next time ever happen? Until today, I still haven't gone before Disneyland. Until I'm so old, I don't feel like going. Okay, this is when I was much younger. Okay, and when I was in my teenage years, around 18, 19, 20, right, I always ask my mom, "Mom, can you bring me overseas and etc." My mom said the same thing again, which is next time. But the next time ever happen? No. Okay, and right now, right, sometimes I even bring my mother overseas. Okay, so basically, my mom and dad always say they got no time, next time. Okay, however, I didn't blame any one of them because I know they really love me, and because they love me, they are working day in, day out, almost 12 hours per day in the past. Okay, they are very, very hardworking. Okay, basically, they got money. Okay, enough to eat, enough to have a roof, but however, with no time for each other. So this is very sad. But I don't blame them because I know that they are working very hard for my family survival. So at the age of 15, right, I actually read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. How many of you have read before? Okay, most of you read before. Okay, this book, right, have taught me what is passive income. Very important. This book have also taught me why is passive income important. Very good. However, this book never teach me how to get passive income. So the how is still not there. Okay, but this book have helped me a lot. So in this book, right, I saw something. Okay, I saw this is called cash flow quadrant from the book. Everybody say cash flow quadrant, cash flow quadrant. Okay, so I can, from here, right, I can see that on the left side of the quadrant, okay, employee and self-employed, this consists of 95% of the whole world population. But yet, this 95% of the whole population only own 5% of the whole world wealth. Okay. However, on the right side of the population, which is only 5%, okay, 5% is business owner and investor. However, this 5% own 95% of the whole world wealth. So let me ask all of you, our mentees over here, okay, if we want to become much more wealthier, right, should we focus on the left quadrant or right quadrant? I want all of you to type it down. Should we focus on the right or left if you want to become much more wealthier? Okay, right. Yes, most of you say right. Correct. As long, and I can assure all of you, as long as we, at that time, I also think this way. Okay, as long as we focus on the right quadrant, right, our probability of becoming wealthier increase tremendously. It's not a guarantee, but it's proven. The probability is much higher. So at the time, right, at a very young age, right, my focus is to what? Be an investor. Okay. Okay, investor. Why? Because at the time I do not know what business to do. That's why I want to be an investor. Investor quite easy. I see Bill Gates so handsome, so smart. I put a little bit of money with Microsoft. Okay, Bill Gates makes money. I also make money. Okay, that's exactly what I think in the past. Okay, so at the age of 18, right, I should go to the brokerage and start investing. But did I make money or lose money? Most of the thing I lose money, right? Why you all curse me? But I really lose money because I do not have a system. I don't have a system, so I anyhow put in money, I lose a lot of money. Okay, I burned a lot of money, and this is a life journey of most Singaporean, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so at the age of early 20s, right, I was a tax accountant. How many of you are tax accountant? Usually one or two. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Okay, so this is my life lah, and all of you know that tax accountant, we work very long hours, right? Okay, so right, all this code teach me that I cannot give up. Okay, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. What is this called? This is called insanity. In Singapore, we call it siao. Okay. So I know I need to do something different, but I do not know what to do. But I know I don't need to do something different. Okay. So after I realized, right, I Google and realized, right, okay, the top investor in the world, Warren Buffett, right, has been using this one system called value investing. Everybody say value investing. Okay, value investing. Okay, use this one system called value investing. Okay, and have made billions of it. And not only him, based on track record, right, top 95% of the investor in the whole world, successful investor in the whole world, all use only one method, which is value investing. Okay, and that is why I come to know about value investing and etc. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me pause here because already 5 minutes. Okay, so what is the message you received so far? What is the message? Yeah, 5 minutes. What's the message? Just share with me what's the message that you received. Just type it down. And I see whether the message that you receive, is it the message that I really want to give out. Financial freedom, value investing, need knowledge and system. Time and money, need a system. Need to invest, use value investing to succeed. Okay, cool. Wow, a bit mixed, huh? Execution, okay, solution. Actually, most of you get it. Most lah, okay. Actually, I got 2 messages out there. Okay, I show that I become financially free, but how I do it, I zoom into it. I zoom into what? Number 1, you need to invest. Because I already showed the quadrant, invest. And number 2, right, value investing is proven. This is my 2 messages. Yeah, this is my 2 messages. Okay. How to become wealthier? Investing is the way to go. Okay, what is the system I'm using? Value investing, because it is proven. These 2 are the message. Wow, most of you get it. Okay. Then my message is quite clear. Okay, but I want to be very upfront because how to say, these slides are actually for 10 minutes lah. Okay, but how I wrap up I show you usually how I wrap up. Blah blah. Okay, I wrap up with this. Mary Buffett. Then you might be thinking, Glenn, why you wrap up with Mary Buffett? Why not yourself? Correct? Because at the end of it, I know my offer lah. At the end of it, I'm not selling my course. At the end of it, I'm selling Mary Buffett course. So I tee her up. I'm saying that I am the result of her. I put myself down. Okay, I put her up. Because at the end of it, I'm selling her course. Okay, I mean, this is my offer lah. Okay, which is a little bit different for most of you. Okay, but most of you get it already. Okay, solution and value investing is the key. Okay. So any questions so far before we go for a short 10 minutes break? After 10 minutes, right, we'll zoom into body already. Okay, because just now in the first first 1 hour, right, we talk about story, which is super important. Okay. Wow. Right now, I know a little bit about Chisia's story. I know a little bit about Ken's story. I know a little bit about Jojo's story. So wow, if I got business issue, I'll look for Jojo. If I got parenting thing I want to learn, I will go for Chisia. Wow, I remember for life already. Because people will not remember your strategy, but people will remember your story for life. Story is very powerful. Story will just sink in people's head. Sink in. Okay? It's like, I ask you lah, it's like Titanic. You will not remember Titanic, the ship got how many the smoke thing. You also will not remember Titanic there got how many icebergs. You will forget all this one, but you will remember the story between Jack and Rose. Am I right? Yes, because those are the story. Okay, story really very powerful. Okay, I will leave this 3 minutes for Q&A. Any questions so far? You can type in question, then you can ask me any question about a hero journey. After that, right, we jump straight to body already. A little bit more technical. Okay? Yeah, Ken, you really banana investor. Right? You don't think too much, okay? Come on. I give you another 10 seconds. Anyone got questions? Just type questions and I will unmute you. If not, we will go for a break. Okay, 10 seconds. Oh, Trisha got a question. Okay, come, Trisha.
Okay, do you adjust your story according to the audience you're talking to?
Yes, exactly. Okay, Trisha asked a very good question. So, Trisha is asking, do we, depends on which audience, change our story angle? The answer is yes. Yes, I give Trisha a live example. This is my usual slides for typical investor. Sometimes I'm being invited to university to talk to university grads, which is like early 20s, people in the 18, 19, which is young kids, I call it young kids. I will change my slides accordingly. The end story will be still the same, but I will share with them my journey during my university time, so they can resonate. You get what I mean? Basically, we tweak our story angle. Our story will never be changed one, because story is story, ma. I cannot change my story as in like what I've been through is what I've been through, but I change the angle. Right now, you can see my angle is what? My angle is I show my angle when I was an accountant. My angle was accountant. Okay, but if I'm talking to a secondary school kids or I'm talking to university grads, I will backtrack. I will share my university certificate. Okay, I will share with them during university time, what am I doing? Then lead to here. So the angle is different. I want to touch them, not physically touch them. I mean, I want to use my story to resonate and connect with them. Trisha, you get what I mean? Yeah, so Trisha, for you, right, just now your story, right, if you meet parents, right, totally people can resonate. Because you mentioned, if I never remember wrongly, you mentioned about adopted child, you mentioned about your journey as a parent. Yeah, so inside this our mentees group, those have kids, right, can resonate very fast with you. But those that don't have kids yet, which is people like me, maybe not so resonate yet. You get what I mean, Tricia? Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, we tweak accordingly. Yes. Like example, very good example is Jojo. Jojo example, a lot is big company, 200 million company to 1 billion company. 500 million company drop down to 100 million. So SME cannot resonate. We can only receive two messages. Jojo is a powerful business builder. We also can see that, wow, a lot of MNC under his hand. But SME, right, that means small medium enterprise, may think that Jojo is good, but he may or may not help me because I'm an SME, small business. He touched billions, but I only got millions. Okay? Can you see that? Yeah, so that's why I say ending part, right? Jojo can add in more SME example, so can touch them. Wow, very good question, Chixia. I hope I answered your question, Chixia. Okay, good. Any last question before we go for break? Oh, okay. Jojo asked, what's the fastest way to improve a story? Actually, is to practice. Story, this one, right, is to practice. How do I know my story is good or bad, right? This is, okay, webinar a bit more difficult, but live, you can see one. When you say the story and people get sucked into it, right, you can see your audience face one. Okay, but when halfway through, they go toilet, they go take some drinks, right? That means you know your story cannot attract their attention. This is my sensing, okay? Or you can use your story, test it. I don't say test it. You can share your story with your loved ones. Okay, no, loved ones not accurate. You can share your story with your friends, new friends that you met. So let's say tomorrow I'm going to an event, I met 10 new friends. So people ask you, what do you do? Then you can share that I actually teach people how to do NLP because blah, 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 blah. Then you see their reaction. You see their reaction. Okay, I tell you how to say, a true story about me being a insurance agent. I was an insurance agent. So funny. Okay, to cut the long story short, right, I was an insurance agent. So insurance agent definitely offer insurance. So whenever I share my insurance story, right, my income always drop. Listen, you didn't hear wrongly. When I share my story, my income, cannot say my income drop. I actually got lower income when I share my story. Why? Because my story a lot is about hospital insurance. An insurance agent here will know that out of life insurance, investment, and everything, right? Hospital insurance got the lowest commission. But my story is really hospital insurance. And I'm so passionate about that particular hospital insurance because my family claim more than 200,000. Me myself admitted in the hospital more than 5 times, claim more than 50,000. It's all true story. I got some illnesses on them. Okay, some existing illnesses, but it's okay. But what I'm trying to say is that because I share all this, right? So I'm so passionate about this hospital insurance, and typically, right, I attract a lot of people buy from me. They will refer their friends, blah blah. Wow, a lot by volume, but the commission like peanut. So upfront, I tell you, this story have helped me attract a lot of sales. However, very little income. So what I'm trying to say is that story is still very powerful, but we also need to see who are our target audience, and then what do we want to portray lah. So if I want to portray that I'm an expert in hospital insurance, I'm passionate about hospital insurance, I'm successful lah. But if I want to make money, this story sucks lah. Chisia, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. So for you, you also must think what you want to portray. Yeah. Jojo know exactly what he want to portray also. Jojo is a business builder. He can turn business around. Okay, now I think we got a lot of small questions, etc. We go for a short break, 10 minutes break, freshen up ourselves, and later we jump straight to body. And that one is a more technical part. I don't want you all to be brain fried. Okay, so 10 minutes right now. Let me time check. Right now is 10:15. We come back at 10:25. Okay, so I'll see you all soon. 10:25. 10 minutes break. Welcome back. From the short break. Testing. And here, testing. Okay, good. Okay, welcome back. Okay, those of you who just come back can just open up your webcam so that I know you're around. Okay, so let me briefly clarify one thing that happened yesterday. Some of you asked me, and for some clarification, I think I open up for all. Very, very important. Okay, most of you are back, right? If you are back, it will be good if you on this part. Okay, so yesterday we mentioned this part, super important. And if you realize, Sean also mentioned about this, which is understand what audience wants. After you understand what audience wants, I can say that your whole game plan changed. Your whole game changed already. Okay, Sean, later afternoon, Sean will share with you. Just by understand this thing, it sounds simple, okay? However, once you grab that you know what audience wants, your conversion of preview can be double or triple. And this happened to Sean many years back. Okay, later Sean will share with you. For me also, after I know exactly what my audience wants, the whole game changed. So you literally need to go and understand and research what audience want. How do you know what your audience really want, right? The best thing is go and ask your audience. So like for Jojo, I highly suggest that you immediately, like those close students of yours, go and ask them. You can ask them, 2 years ago, why do you buy my course? 1 year ago, why do you intend to sign up? Ask them. Okay, those that are very close to you, ask them, because they will tell you the real result. Okay, and maybe some reason that he tell you, right, will never be what you expect. Okay. Okay, super important. You can take note about this. Okay, let's come back about this. Yesterday, some of you asked me this. Glenn, we are wowed by this. Glenn, we learn a lot, but can you clarify this? So let me clarify, super important. Okay, yesterday I mentioned this. Okay, sell what your audience want, deliver what your audience need. And some of you got some comments about it, but let me clarify. This is super important. Let me clarify. Thanks for giving me asking me that. That's why I want to clarify today as well. Okay, so the rule of thumb is this. Listen, I changed the wording a little bit to understand what I really mean. Okay, what I really mean is this: market. We not only sell, we also market one. Correct now? So market is in general. Okay, we market what your audience wants. Listen, we over deliver. We not only deliver, we over deliver. This is what I really mean. Over deliver by adding in also what your audience need, because we all know that audience need to do what they need to do in order to get what they want. So let me give you some live example. This one's super important. Okay, it's in your notes. However, I want you all to highlight. Okay, every time I put rule of thumb or important, right, I want you all to take note. Let me give you live example. I give you live example what I mean. Oops, it's over here. Wait, let me make a bit bigger. Okay. Okay. So this is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. Okay. We market to people who, oh my God, why is this slide here? Wait. I actually edited this one. Give me some moment. I think it's inside. Hold on, yeah. Give me some moment. This one very, very important. Let me check whether the notes contain this. Oh, your notes contain this. Okay, let me share screen. Okay. This, your notes contain this, but I'm not sure why not inside my slides. Anyway, this is what I meant. Okay. Market what your audience wants, over deliver by adding what your audience need. So what exactly does it mean? Okay. Example, our target audience is this. Okay, is the slimming one, lose weight. So we market that people who sign up and apply our 5-step system are able to lose weight. Okay, this is what we market, able to lose weight. Okay, so what do we deliver? Okay, we deliver what they wanted. Because we market to them, we need to deliver what? Okay, we deliver what they wanted by sharing with them how to lose weight through 5-step system. That means what you promise them, you really deliver. Additionally, we also deliver what they need to do, which includes how to get healthier body, healthier diet, and also effective fat burning exercise. Is it much more clearer now? That means we upfront market, okay, that they use our 5-step system, they are able to lose weight. Yes, we provide them that. On top of it, we additionally, right, deliver to them, which is this: healthier body, healthier food, and also effective fat burning exercise. Can you see that? This is additionally. Okay, so this is how I want to clarify with all of you. Okay, I think much more detail lah. Okay, very, very good. And I give you another example. Example, we market that people who sign up through our ABC system are able to get more sales. Example. So what do we deliver? Okay, we deliver this. We deliver what they wanted by sharing with them how to get more sales through your 5-step system. We deliver what we mentioned. Additionally, right, we also deliver what they need to, okay, which include how to have automation email, okay, how to have better relationship with customer, how to set up sales funnel, and also how to set up automation email. Can you see that? Yeah, so other than what we mentioned that we will deliver, we over deliver. Okay, everybody type over deliver. Everybody type over deliver. I think like that much more clear already. Yeah. I think Yongshen got some question, is it? I think different. When but I think different. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I think this one is much more clearer than what I mentioned yesterday. Because yesterday I just say sell what your audience want, deliver what your audience need. That one is good, correct? But that one is a bit more general. But I think that in this teaching, I think for all of you, I need to be more specific. So I think this one very, very specific. Yeah. How many of you think that this is much more detailed and much more clear? If you think that this is much better, can you type better so that I know lah? Okay. I think some of you demand to have much more clarity. And yesterday I just cracked my head how to create much more clarity. So I think of this way to explain. Oh, better, huh? Over deliver better. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Let's see whether any other comment. Okay, thanks. If you all have any feedback or any questions, please feel free to let me know. Because we are here to serve you. Okay, we want to know exactly what you know and what you are not so sure. Okay, next. Let's jump to the body as mentioned. Okay, design a powerful body. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so once again, body consists of 70%. How you are going to design your body? Okay, let's begin. Okay, so yesterday, Sean slightly mentioned about this, but today we are going to zoom in. Okay, so example, you got 3-step system. Can be 4 steps, can be 5 steps, maximum 5 steps lah. Don't put anything more than that. We want to simplify. Okay, so I give this example as in 3 steps because we have been using 3 steps. So the whole body, right? The whole body is about sharing your strategy A. Let me use, okay. It's about sharing your strategy A, followed by case study. Why we need case study? Because whenever we share our strategy, there is always something in other people's mind. Always something in your audience mind and saying that, wow, your strategy is very good. Okay, but I may not able to do it. So we need to support with evidence. The evidence is what? The evidence is actually your testimonial, but we use it as, we call it case study. So example, like Jojo. Some of you like might think just now the story, wow, Jojo, you are very good, but however, my business is not a $200 million. So you might not able to help me. I mean, like some audience might think it that way. So you need to support with evidence that you have also helped a small and medium enterprise. Okay, so this is one example. And objection killing. You need objection killing. Some people might say that I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough knowledge, I'm not talented enough. You need to use all the objection killing method. Okay, right now I'm going to share with you exactly how I do that. Okay, first of all, you need to create your 3-step system. Okay, in general, you create a 3-step system. Okay, because 3 steps to people is like, wow, strategy and yet not complicated, and people are willing to learn. Sometimes your system is very good, but sometimes too many steps, people give up. Yeah, people give up. That's the fact of human being. Okay. So example, I give you a live example of what I mean by 3-step system and how you can apply to it. This is my 3-step system. For OSC preview, most of you know. So the 3-step system is number 1, find a topic. Okay, number 2, build a base. Number 3, create cash flow. Okay, based on this ABC. Okay, investing also the same in value investing. There's so many steps, right? But we must simplify. Simplify. You must remember for preview, our objective is to what? Our objective is not to complicate stuff. Our objective is to allow our audience to feel inspired, okay, and to understand what's happening, and then call to action, which makes them want to buy something from you, want to learn from you. Okay, it's not to confuse them. I see some newbie preview speaker, they have very good heart. They want to squeeze everything into the audience mind. But actually, we all know that the audience cannot receive everything in 2 hours. We all know. Okay. So ABC. A is what? A is know what stocks to buy. B is know when to buy, what price to buy. C is options. So something like that. Okay, cut it short, simple. Okay, so what is the reasons over here I got mentioned? I think it's in your notes. Number 1 reason, we want to simplify it. Simplify, not complicate it. Once you complicate, right, no matter how good you are, right, they will also give up. Okay, and this actually hurt your audience. Okay, they will give up before even learning. Okay, number 1, we need to simplify. That's why we put it 3-step system, 5-step system. Number 2, we want to allow audience to feel that they can simply earn and apply your formula. We want to make them feel that, actually it's not so difficult. So example like May. May 1 is drop shipping. For me, outsider, I may think that it's very difficult. Okay, starting beginner also know that it is very difficult. But of course, for me, it's easy now because he has been doing it for a long time. It's like, oh, only 3 steps, only 4 steps. So she can simplify. Okay, there's so many steps, 100 steps, but what is the 3 key things they need to learn, right, to make their first $100? Actually, not so difficult, 3 steps only. Not so difficult, 5 steps. Simplify, okay? Allow your audience to feel that they can do it. Inspire them, okay, that they can do it, okay? It's like you are the school teacher. You need to inspire the kids. Say you can do it lah. Okay, maths is not that difficult. You just need practice. You just need this model. Okay, you apply 1 + 2 = 3. 1 + 1 = 2. Something like that. Okay, simplify. Okay. Number 3 is allow the audience. This one very important, guys. Number 3, allow the audience to have confidence in getting the result. This one's super important. I see a lot of newbie previous speaker, right? They can simplify, very good. Okay, they can make the audience feel that, wow, okay, this one very good. However, the audience still won't buy. Why? They, in their mind, they'll think that, wow, this Mr. A make millions of dollars, very good. Okay, this Mr. A system very good. Okay, I also think that Mr. A is very good, but I don't think I can be like Mr. A. Also jialat. They will also work out. Okay, because they do not have confidence. Everybody type confidence. You need to give your audience confidence. Okay, same as math lah. The teacher so good. Wow, your monitor so good, get 100 marks, but you still don't study. Why? Because you're not confident that you can pass your exam. Same thing. You need to give them confidence. So you need to simplify it. Okay, so that one is finished already, case study. Right now I jump to here, which is just now is like 3-step system. This one is case study to support your ABC system. So how do you use case study to support? Let me give you an example. This one, right, I just go through with I think Jojo last month and James last week. Okay, how do you come up with case study? Case study basically is your testimonial. Okay, testimonial, but you don't say as testimonial. You cannot say testimonial. Okay, we use the testimonial as case study. So it's like what Sean mentioned just now, yesterday. Sean used something saying that, wow, he earned millions based on this, that. So the main objective is what? Main objective is sharing that this system works. Something like that. The main objective is sharing that this system works. But the message that the audience receive is what? They need to go through hard work before getting the result. So this is called seeding lah. So I give you live example. Like for OSC preview case study, I use Devi in one of my strategy A. In this example B, right, I use this gentleman. Okay, so I show you better lah. I don't want to just theory, I want to demonstrate. Okay, demonstrate. Okay, so let me demonstrate. So all of you can see that in my investing world, right, the first step is always choosing the correct stock. Choosing the correct stock. So I choose the correct stock, right? I will tell people that, okay, number one, how to choose correct stocks. You need to choose the business that got consistent profit, blah 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 blah. Okay, so everybody will wow, quite easy, quite easy. Then I show case study. I say, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you how and why this strategy A is very powerful. I give you some case study, guys. Okay, I treat all of you like audience. I give you some case study, guys. So one example is like this gentleman. His name is called Alvin Goh, guys. Alvin Goh. You can see that just by applying this one strategy, which is strategy A, after applying, right? Okay, he mentioned this. He mentioned, Glenn, after my first investment result, immediately after applying strategy A, I got 30% already. Okay, and I started with no financial knowledge. Okay, so guys, I'm going to share with all of you that you can actually use this strategy A to make money already. Okay, you can actually use this strategy A just by looking at the income of the company, consistent income of the company, you can have result. Okay, I hope all of you apply this strategy A properly. Okay, so this is usually what I tell my audience. But I want to ask all of you, what is the message you receive from me after showing this case study? What's the message? What's the message? Maybe you can type a short sentence, one sentence. What's the message that you all receive? Okay, actually Kun Hong get a message. Okay, that means even beginner can work, because I put here what? Even a guy with no financial knowledge can also apply. So a lot of people can also apply. Can you see that? This is indirect. It's like what Sean said, the broccoli. He's the king of seeding. So I put this case study over there. I am telling the audience that, hey guys, got people apply and get results, so I want you all to apply also. This is what I say lah. But indirectly, what the message they get is also, they see Alvin Goh with no financial knowledge can do it, they also can do it. Okay, so you need case study to support. Case study to support. Okay, Okay, so this is case study. After that, then what happened? Case study, and the reason for this case study is, let me make bigger. Okay, the reason for this case study is, on the surface it is case study lah, but actually we want to give them testimony also. We want to share with them that this system doesn't only work on me lah, doesn't only work on Glenn. It works on all the, you know, the Tom, Dick, Harry as well. Anyone in the street can also apply it, make money. Okay, so that's the message. And the reason also, testimonial must be out there. Okay, wow, this one's super important, guys. I just tell Jojo this one thing, his conversion, within the first time he do it, the conversion increased to 40%. Okay, which is this lah. Every 15 minutes, right, you need to have one testimonial. Okay, but we don't call it testimonial. Once again, you put it as case study. You don't say that, hey, guys, let me show you one testimonial. Guys, let me show you one testimonial. Once you go that, that's it. Got people work out already. Don't say that lah. Okay, use case study to support your strategy. Use case study to have a learning point inside it. Use case study to support how they can learn from the case study. Always put a learning point in every single one of the case study. Once you put a learning point in every single one of the case study, right, it is not a testimonial, it's a case study. Okay, I repeat again, this one you cannot find in Google, you cannot find in books. This one is really years of experience, and Sean also guide me along the way. Once again, we must use, every now and then we must use case study, but the case study, we don't put in an angle that is testimonial once again. Because if we treat it as testimonial, the audience will have a very high defense barrier and they work out also. Okay, we use case study to teach them. But, okay, so the third reason is because audience, like what I mentioned, because audience got a high defense barrier. Okay, when we put the testimonial at the end. Okay, this one very important. Last time I attend some preview, right? They all the way don't have case study one. They all the way don't have testimonial. Okay, until the closing, all the testimonial come out. I know some of you nodding your head. I think you go to those preview before. The fact is, right, usually during the closing part, right, human being the defense barrier very high one, very tense, very high. And at that time, right, whatever we teach them, at that time, whatever testimonial or case study you put in, right, no use really. No matter your testimonial is so powerful, also no use really. People shut down, the year half closed already. Okay, so we put case study from the start until the end, all case study. And, okay, but we, once again, every single case study, there must be a learning lesson. Everybody type learning lesson. Learning lesson. Okay? And when you put all the way from the beginning until the end, people don't feel that we are selling them. It's just case study, guys. It's just case study. Okay? It's not very, very powerful. Okay, but you must really have a case study. So this gentleman, Alvin Go, he gave me this testimonial, but I really tell them as a case study. So I say, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that this gentleman, Alvin, just by applying strategy A, right, he can achieve 30% already. So all of you must treat strategy A nicely. Must treat strategy A, must value strategy A. Don't look down on strategy A. Okay, this is what I told my audience. Okay, third thing is objection killing. Okay, I tell you a trick. We actually did a study before and tested before. If your whole preview, if you don't do that, but if your whole preview, 90% of it, case study, objection killing, case study, objection killing, you still can close a lot of people. We tried before, but don't do that. We put a mixture of strategy, objection killing, case study. More balance, okay? So what is objection killing? What is objection killing? Let me share with you. So for OSE, right, which is our online superstar, right, we go and did a research and find out the top 10 objection of our customer. So people will say, online course, wow, very good, can make a lot of money. But all the but we all write down, okay? And I know all the buts, but I want you all to participate, okay? Can you tell me what are the objections? Just tell me, I write it down. tell me all the objection. Okay. Wait, I stop sharing first. And from there, I share with you how to use the objection into your power, how to use the objection into opportunity. Okay. Shy, okay. Not smart enough, not tight enough. Okay, agree. Shy, that means no camera lah. Okay, no camera. No show face, no camera. Okay, tag. Agree, tag. And then not talented enough. Okay. Let me see. Support not good. Insecure. What does insecure means? Okay, but just now I saw very legit. Not expert enough. Yes, agree. Not expert enough. Very common. People don't do online course because I cooking nice, but I don't think I'm good enough to teach cooking. As people like to mention about that. Not confident, never done before, very new, seems too much work. Okay, too old, too young. Very good, too old. Usually people never say too young lah, because tech thing people are okay with young, but people that afraid they are too old, correct? Still got what? Not tech enough. Okay, this one is the main bulk. See, people don't want to be inside camera, number one. People are not talented enough. People scared that I'm not expert enough. Or people are afraid that, hey, I'm too old, I cannot be in the camera. Or people say that, hey, I do not know how to do the technical stuff. How can I, make money there? Okay? And because we research, right, we know all the main objection. This is what we do. We use case study to kill the objection. Once again, you cannot upfront tell them that, hey, can lah. You shy, also can do it. You tell no use one. You must show them. Okay, you also cannot say something like, too old, cannot, too old also cannot. Say no use, must prove to them. So how do we prove? Let me share with you. We use case study, same thing, case study. So if you all still remember, there is this Indian friend of us, okay? A lot of people say that, hey, Glenn, I'm not good enough. I cannot teach cooking. I cannot teach cleaning. I cannot teach parenting. However, this Indian gentleman teach Chinese. That means everything is possible. Can you see that? Indian Chinese not very good. He also dare to teach Chinese. And after he teach Chinese, he appear in what? He appear in media. He's being invited to overseas to share about Chinese culture. Wow. So people that think that they are not expert enough, right? It's like one objection killed. Okay, we use case study. Okay? So example, not expert already killed already. Not talented also killed already. So what's next? Camera shy, correct? Hey, I don't want to appear in camera lah. Okay? I don't want to appear in camera so I cannot make money. So we don't say you can appear in camera. That's not strong enough. We use case study, same thing. I say that we got one student, they are a couple. Without even showing face, they have been making thousands every month, which is proof lah. Pom. So those that are shy or don't want to appear in camera, they will own self objection killing again. Not a reason. Can you see that? Use case study. Then the other one is too old. Glenn, I'm 60 over years old. Glenn, I'm 70 over years old. Nobody want to see me in camera. I'm too old for this technical stuff. Then we show real life example lah. There's this ama, there's this grandma. Okay, quite old, 60 over years old also. But he bake bread and make $500,000. So those that are a little bit elderly, friend of us, will think that, wow, even this same age as me, right? She can make money or she becomes successful. Age is not a reason. So also kill too old and tech. Can you see that? So all the objection, right? Kill one by one by using what? Case study. Okay, everybody type case study. Case study. Okay? And some of you might be asking, Glenn, must it be my student? Yes and no. We are very upfront in the preview that I never say this grandma is my student. I didn't say that. But this is a real life case study we found on internet, in the newspaper, in the Udemy, everything. Real life case study. And we show to our audience that this grandma doing online course and make money. But we never say that she is our student. Must be upfront. Okay? So your case study need not be your student. But if it is your student, much better, much more powerful, of course. Okay? So we use case study and testimonial to kill all the objection. Okay? Investing, same thing. can you share with me what is the objection, main objection, top few objection for investing? So let's say today I'm going to teach you stock investing. Okay, what is the main objective? Main objection, sorry. People will say, wow, Glenn, you make a lot of money, good. But then what? What? Say, tell me. High risk, no time, no money. Hey, very standard, you all. Yes, these are the top three. These are the top three. No money, no time. I tell you what are the standard one. Before you even tell me, actually, I already know. No money, no time, no knowledge. These three are the main one. And then very risky. These four are the main one, but still got other small one. Okay? Okay. I just tell you, last time I did one preview before. I think last year in Expo, very funny. I totally revamped my whole slides and my whole preview. I got teach them, of course. Okay, but mainly 90%, 90% of the time, I basically breaking these four objections. Then after that, I'm just testing. No, I'm just testing. Literally, I'm just testing. I just breaking these four, objection. Literally that day is within that month my highest closing rate. My whole team shocked. I repeat, yeah, I think I do not know Angel very know. Go on OMP preview. I literally break these four. Edward, David, they all laugh out loud because my team, most of them are very logical so they don't believe. They say cannot lah. You definitely must teach a lot one I show you. I pa because I use all the reason to tell them that no money you also can do it, no time you also can do it, no knowledge you also can do it. No, and it is not risky. It is less risky. Risky if you got our knowledge. Okay, so the only reason they cannot make it is because they don't want to learn. The only reason I make it until that way, I corner them until that. The only way you cannot succeed is because you never learn which is not any other problem, is your problem. So they either walk out and give up, or they want to learn and they make it. Yeah. So that one is the highest closing rate. Very funny. Okay, but anyway, let me show you my example. What I use by example is this one. Okay, they say this one. They say very risky. I use a lot of Warren Buffett example. How to reduce risk. Okay, so the risk not risky already. Okay, they say no knowledge. I show them how I do it. Knowledge. That is why they need us. They say no time. I 2 minutes make 2,000. So definitely cannot be no time lah. 2 minutes you don't have, then something is wrong lah. Okay, no knowledge also. I use this to explain knowledge. No money cannot be because I use a 13 years old. 13 years old kid also can make money. Cannot be you know money lah. Okay, so I also deduct. Can you see that? Yeah, I show you live example. Don't worry. So what is the reason? So what's the reason of this objection killing is this? Okay, reason is majority of the body content are objection killing. I want to be upfront. Majority of it is objection killing. We teach them objection killing. Teach them objection killing. Because every single strategy, sure got people in the head say that very good, but I cannot do it. Sure got people say that one. So before they even say, you objection kill them already. Not kill the person, you objection kill their mindset of that. Okay, later I show you how you do it. Okay, and second reason is as long as we take away all the objection in audience mind, they got no reason not to buy. Literally, they got no reason. Okay, so number 3 reason is once example of these are one example of selling without selling. Okay, but let me give you live example of investing one. I think I slow down a bit. Okay, so this one is a strategy A. Okay, this is how I put it. This is strategy A. I explain strategy A. A is very good. A. After that, case study. I say how this guy use strategy A to make money. So all of you can do it. Okay. Next thing is my objection killing already, which is yesterday what Sean mentioned. I use this 18 years old kid. So this 18 years old kid, his name is called Rashfin, and within a few years time, okay, he actually got passive income to 3,000 to 4,000 USD every month, just by using 4 years, and he started at 18 years old. So I'm actually showing that 18 years old can do it. Can you see that? 18 years old can do it. So those people that are very young, 18 years old, 21 years old, this person can resonate with them. Resonate with them. Number one, connection. And number two, they also think that young people can also make it. So if they are young, especially those young crowd in my preview, I can catch their attention already. Usually it's like that one. Yeah, usually it's like that. Because when we go to the back, right, okay, they will always ask me the same question. Okay, the 21, 22 years old will always ask me, hey, Glenn, just now this Indian guy, the rash, how he do it, blah, blah. And usually when I show a testimonial of a case study of a more elderly gentleman, Mr. Tan, example, then confirm got a little bit more elderly friend will come to the back and say, hey, Glenn, I'm 60 years old, same as the Mr. Tan. How the Mr. Tan do it? Because they can resonate. Okay. So I go a little bit faster. So this is B already, B. So B, same thing. I share strategy B. How good. Okay. Then I share case study. Can I see that? So this is a middle-aged lady. She's from Hong Kong. Why do I want to mention this lady from Hong Kong? She's really from Hong Kong. But why do I want to mention this lady from Hong Kong? Because I want to share that this system can be duplicated worldwide. That's my intention. Duplicate worldwide. Then I say that this lady do nothing. Because a lot of people thought that investing you need to do a lot of things. Okay, some of you are my value investing student. You know that in value investing don't need to do anything. Just buy and hold. Okay, so this lady, just by doing nothing for the past 6 months, he make around 30%. Yeah, so doing nothing is good. Tell the person next to you doing nothing is good. Blah blah. Okay. So what am I trying to give out the message? The message is you don't need a lot of time. Number one, and at the same time you follow the rule, you can make money. This is a case study. What is the next objection killing? At this time, right, sure got a lot of people in their head, right, saying that Glenn, you only share with us good story. Glenn, you only share with us good news. Anybody lose money? Sure got people in this period of time. This is like 2/3 of the preview already. Sure got people ask me one. You only share good case study what? You never share us do failure what? Okay, so I purposely share. Okay, this part. I purposely share this, which is true. This is what I mentioned to the whole Singapore newspaper, Singapore News. Got people ask me, Glenn, how to become successful in investing. So upfront, I dig up my newspaper and I highlight to everyone, okay, be educated. Be educated, you can make money. No matter what industry, like even business, even investing. Why? I say it is not whether you can make money from stock market. It is whether you want to or not. It's not whether it's luck. No, it's whether you want to or not through education. Okay? And then I also use case study like this. Even a 13-year-old can make money, so can all of you. Okay, so the risk part is this. Risk part. So people say you only share a good news one. But before they even ask, I show first. I say, a lot of people ask me, Glenn, you only share the good story, blah, blah. But is there risk in the stock market? I say what? Yes. I kill the objection before the objection come out. Okay? Yes. Okay? So I'll ask this question. I'll ask this question to my audience. Okay, so I will say, ladies and gentlemen, this is an airplane. All of us know this is an airplane. Today, let's say, Glenn got pilot license. I know how to drive. I've been driving for 20 years. Right now, right, I hire this plane and I want to invite all of you, all 20, 30 of you, right, come into my plane and we fly to Hawaii and have a 1-week holiday, sponsored by Glenn. How many of you want? If you want, type yes. If you want, type yes. Sponsored by Glenn, no. I drive aeroplane, no. I'm a pilot, no. So all of you say yes, good, My next question is this, Scenario A, all of you want, Scenario B is this. Okay, same plane, I also sponsor all of you to Hawaii, However, Glenn doesn't have license, doesn't have plane license, don't have one. But I'm driving you. I'm a pilot. Now driving all of you to Hawaii. Same thing, I sponsor you. How many of you want to join me in this plane? I don't have license. If you want, type yes. If you don't want, type no. All of you type no already, right? Hey, what's the difference? It's the same plane. Guys, it's the same plane. Why you all don't join me? I sponsor you all. Can you tell me why? No, seriously. Can you tell me why? Just type in one sentence. Tell me why you don't want to join me. I drive, Exactly. Sure die, risky. Correct, you get a point. So you can see that the plane, right, doesn't change. It's the person that control change. So you cannot, if crash or what, you cannot say that the plane is faulty. You cannot say that. But you can say that the person do not know how to control the plane. Am I right? Same thing as stock market. The stock market never do anything wrong. The stock market is always the stock market, the same plane. But it's the human being that buy or sell the stock, make the mistake or make money. So if you want to make money from a stock market, you need to be educated. Same thing, if you want to drive a plane safely, you need to learn how to drive a plane before driving the plane. I use this story to analyze to them that, you know, stock market is not risky. It's the human being that is risky. So if they want to invest in the stock market and make money, they need to learn exactly how to invest. Same thing as learning exactly how to drive a plane. It can, you understand what I'm talking about? Ken, I mean like Ken, Kun Hong, right? Because all of us are in investment world. You can use this analogy. Powerful, oh? Yeah. I use this analogy. Nobody there to say anything now because this is a real life, and I mean this is a very realistic analogy. Okay? And I mentioned Warren Buffett this. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So immediately, bam! Everybody know that, wow, if I want to invest, I have to learn. This is inside their head already. They have to learn. So I use this. This is called objection killing. I'm not saying that they are wrong. I'm saying that if they never learn how to invest, it's risky. Using the plain analogy. Yeah. Okay. So these are some examples you all can consider. So I go very, very fast. Wow. I tell you, actually unknowingly, right, this slide is the most powerful one. Based on, you all can use it also. How do I explain this? Let me think. Okay, let me demonstrate and you tell me what message you receive. Okay, I take out my shirt means demonstrate time. Okay, right now is demonstrate time. Start now. Okay, guys, demonstrate time starts now. Okay, so along the way when I want to invest, in the past when I invest, this is what happened. When I tell my mom, I want to start investing, okay, my mom disagree and say that it's very risky because your akong, ama, your uncle, a lot have losing money in the stock market. When I tell my family members, they doubt me again. Okay, when I tell my friends, right? When I tell my friends, they also say stock market is very risky. And when I ask a lot of people, should I invest in a stock market? Okay. Okay, when I ask a lot of people in the society, should I invest in the stock market? All of them said to me the same old thing. They said what? They said stock market is like gambling. Stock market is very risky. Okay, stock market is for the expert. It's not for me newbie. Okay, they say they will because they lose money last time. All of them ask me don't do it. Okay, but end up did I do it? The answer is yes, I do it. If not, I will not be who I am today because I make money from the stock market consistently. Okay, so moral of the story is this. Why am I sharing with all of you this? Is because you must always be educated. And because I realized I go and turn back and go and look why they actually tell me this. Because all of them lose money. Because all of them lose money and because they want to protect me, that is why they ask me not to invest in the stock market. However, I asked another group of friends which has been making money from the stock market. I asked them, should I invest in the stock market? All of them tell me that I should invest in the stock market. But when I ask all my friends and family, they ask me not to. So I tell myself, wow, this group of friends has been making money consistently in the stock market. They encourage me. This group of friends consistently are even not making money or didn't even invest. Of course, they ask me not to invest. So I'm thinking about it. Who should I seek for advice if I really want to make money from the stock market? Okay, if all of you are me, right, who should I seek for advice? My A friend make money one or B friend losing money? Who should I seek advice? Can you type in below A friend or B friend if you are me? Okay, cool. All the audience ask me A friend, I should look for A friend. Correct, because they have been making money. They know the system, they know the formula and etc. So indeed, I look for A friend. I look for A friend, and that is why I become who I am today. I look for A friend. I learn from the expert. I learn from people who've been there, done that. I learn from Buffett family and etc. Okay, so that's the end of this segment presentation. Can you all share with me what is the message you get? Just tell me what's the message you get. And I want to Yeah, after you tell me what's the message you get, right? I want to see whether the message that you get is the message, whether the message you get is the message that I want to give out. Yeah. Correct lah, steady lah. Yes, my message is don't go and ask your friends and family unless they're making money. Okay, ask from the correct person. Yes, you all get the message. You know why not? You know what is the objection killing for this? Because some people, after the preview, they will say that I go back and consider. Some people say after the preview, I want to go and consider talking to my wife and my husband. I don't want them to go back because I know once they go back, right, the answer is no. So I want them to make decision on the spot. This is the message behind the message. Yeah, and I want to condition them in a way that once they go back, right, the answer is always no, and it's normal. And also, I want to condition them that they have to ask the correct person for advice in terms of stock market, which is right in front is only me now. So I'm the only logical choice. Can you see that? This is a real case study that I'm teaching them. At the same time, they are thinking, oh yeah, I learned. Okay, this one, I didn't know this one so powerful. I present this one again and again until all my team members say this one slide, this one story, this case study is super powerful. Is maximum seeding to the core. And this is so true. This really applies to me. Yeah. Okay, some of you stunned. Some of you stunned. Okay. Let me see your comments. Okay. Yes. So basically, the message is asking the correct person. Okay. So last part is the strategy C. Blah 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 blah. Strategy C. So I say strategy C. How good? Right. After that, I give a live testimonial. Live testimonial. So I let y'all hear a while. This is this.
Hello, Vietnam. I'm Bowen from Singapore.
Okay, great. Okay, so can you let us know what is your investment result so far after learning from VIC?
Okay, so I've been doing value investing for about 3 years, and for good months, I'm able to generate about $3,000 to $4,000 every single month, but consistently at least 1,000, which is about 24 million Vietnam dong every single month.
How many of you don't mind having 24 million every month? Don't mind. Okay, so can you share with us how does this result change your life? Can you share with us?
Okay, because for me, I love to travel, so every year I will actually travel to 5 new countries. So using the money that I generated, I actually get to travel quite a lot, and it's all funded by my investment.
Okay, I pause here for a while. So can I ask all of you, what is the message you get from this case study? What's the message? You give me one sentence. And I see the message, is it the message that you receive, is it the message that I want to give out? System works. Other than that? Other than that? Okay, can make money, to do what you like, okay, cool. Okay, let me share with you the almost there. The message that I want to put out is that it is location freedom. He keep traveling, right? But this doesn't stop him. Like property investment, we all know that, wow, property investment is there. Okay, sometimes renovation or what, you need to be there or liaise with telephone with your agent or what. This one don't need to be there. Intangible stuff. You can just click one button. You're in US also can make money. You're in Malaysia, you click one button also can make money. Still can travel around. Location freedom. And this testimonial is good for people who love to travel. So target those who love to travel, especially young people like that. Okay. So this one is the message behind the message. Okay. So this is case study also. This case study. Okay. This case study. This is what I usually say. Let me demo. Sometimes I'm very excited, so I speak a little bit faster. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you can see this BOSS system is so powerful, but you all need to be disciplined. You all need to be disciplined just like this gentleman. This gentleman, his name is called Eric from Hong Kong. You can see he mentioned, hi Glenn, he spelled wrongly. Okay, hi Glenn, I'm so happy that I earned 10% within 3 months. How many of you don't mind making 10% in 3 months? Okay, good. And most importantly, you must be as disciplined as him. Can you see that? Must be as disciplined as him. Okay, put down the stock ticker symbol and exactly what price to buy and exactly what price to review, you have to understand. Okay, so guys, what is the message that you will receive? Just type it down, one sentence. What is the message that you receive? All these are not for fun. I want you all to know what am I talking about. Discipline. Yes. Yes, man. Discipline. Yes. Basically, okay, I don't use the word discipline, but the message I want to put across is if you only when you follow the system works. You cannot anyhow lah. Only when you follow the system works. So I say that discipline, but indirectly I'm saying that my system works. Like you need to know exactly when you buy, what price to buy, and you need to write down discipline. But the moral of the story is my system works. Number one. And if you realize, right, because I got a lot of testimonial, but sometimes you may think that, Glenn, those testimonial 500%, 300%, 1000% is much better, right? But why your testimonial always like 10%, 20%, or 5% only? I did it on purpose. Guys, listen, you never heard wrongly. I did it on purpose. Sometimes testimonial, we always think that, wow, 300% is definitely more than 10%. We all know. But the fact is not we know or not. It's how the audience feel. Last time I used my testimonial, right? Some of my student testimonial, 300%, 200%. I have it. But when I put down, my conversion dropped. Why? Because audience don't believe. Can you see that? If I put 10%, audience, 10% not bad. But for us investors, 10% sucks. We know. But the thing is, we need to make them have confidence, number one, and make them believe. So people believe that, personally, they believe that they can make 10% in 3 months, but they don't believe they can make 200% in 3 months. So no matter how good they don't believe, right, it's equivalent to 0. Okay, so everyone put case study must be realistic. Okay, everybody put case study must be realistic to audience. Sorry, behind ad must be realistic to audience. Yeah, sometimes a very good result may not be a very good testimonial. I tried before, it doesn't work. Yeah, case study must be realistic to audience. Okay, it's not about me. See, 10% to me is not good, but to audience is good. So I purposely put what the audience thinks is good. Not me. It's not about me. It's about audience. It's not about you. It's about audience. Once again. Wow. All these are things that we cannot find in book. It's really what we trial and error after many years. Then we realize. Okay, so yeah. Blah blah. This one yesterday Sean had mentioned. Okay, I'm going to share with you the last thing. Last thing. Which is last thing before we go to the next one. This one. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate and you tell me what message you receive. Wow. I think all of you are so lucky, man. Last time when I guide May, right, doesn't have such a structure. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Okay, so let me share with you this short case study, and I want you to tell me what is the message you receive. Okay, So guys, let me share with you about this. When I first started, right, as a young gentleman, right, the first thing I want to consider is investing in property in Singapore. Property in Singapore. And let me ask all of you, property in Singapore, how much does it cost usually? All of us know roughly 1 million. Okay, we want to invest in a condominium. Minimum 1 million. Roughly there. Some 800,000, some 2 million. So I put roughly 1 million. Okay, so as an investor, we always need to calculate one thing called ROI, return on investment. So I go and calculate, right? Every month, how much can I get in terms of rental income? So all of you know, right? So can you type down below? All of you are mostly Singaporeans, right? Mostly. So can you just type down below what is ROI as a rental income in Singapore? If you own a condo, just type down the ROI. See whether you know property. Around 2 to 4%. You're not bad, You know. Okay, it's around 2 to 3%. So I put 2.5. Okay, so I still receive money monthly. Okay, Okay. Okay, so this one is the minimum capital. So BOSS, a lot of people ask me, in this our system, BOSS, how much minimum capital do we need? Okay, minimum we need 2,000 SGD. So I want to ask all of you one thing before we go ROI. Before we go ROI, as a student at the age of 20, if I want to start investing, property, minimum investment, 1 million. Let's say I never take loan. Okay. Build assets, I never take loan also. Full cash, minimum 2,000. If you are me, right, which one will you choose? Okay. Property or boss? Type down below. Property or boss? I ask all of you. Or boss lah. Yes, okay, same. That's why at the age of 20, I choose boss. Okay. But both give me money. I'm very happy. Both give me money. So capital wise, we'll choose boss. Okay. Next, as an investor, I always check the ROI, which is yield. Okay. 2 to 4%, I put 3%. Okay, rental yield. Build assets, what is the monthly yield? Monthly yield is around, is around 1 to 3%. So yearly is around 12 to 36%. So if all of you are me, right, which one you prefer based on return? Okay. Property, yearly 3%. Okay. Boss, yearly average 12 to 36. So let's say 12. Which one do you prefer, boss or property? Boss or property? All of you type. Still boss, right? And yeah, and that is why I myself choose boss. Okay. Okay, let me pause here for a while. So what is the message you receive here? Type down in one sentence. What is the message you receive from me after this 2-minute sharing to my audience? What's the message? By the way, this is called anchoring. I put a property pump as anchor. Okay, Kunong say boss better than property. Choose boss. And that? Boss better than property. Okay, somewhere there. So the message I want to give across is, I didn't say property not good. I like property also. Okay, but my message I put across is at the age of 20 at that time, I choose this based on capital. My capital smaller, I choose this, number one. At the age of 20, I also want higher return. So based on high return, which one better? It's still this one. So based on me, I choose. I didn't say property not good, no. Because in Singapore, you cannot say property not good. People will go and disregard you. Property better. No. I'm not saying which one bad or good. I'm saying, in my opinion, at that case study, at that scenario, I choose this based on this and this. You cannot say either right or wrong, but you can say why you choose that. That is my intention. I say why I choose that based on this. But indirectly, I'm swaying them towards here. Indirectly. Can you see that? Yeah, because it's very apple and apple right beside you. People will choose this. Okay, so this one is very, very strong. Okay, so I have actually roughly shared with you all this part already. Let me show. Okay, so I roughly share with you objection killing and case study. Okay. This part. So I roughly finished this part. Okay, I roughly share with your strategy. What is my strategy A? How I use case study to counter. How I use objection killing to kill the what if thoughts. There's a lot of people, but lah, what if lah, but lah, what if. So I use all this to kill. So at the end of the closing, people are not thinking whether to buy already. People are literally thinking, what is your system about? Just like Jojo. Introduction, we already thinking, hey, what is success formula? Super curious, right? We want to people, okay? So this is a whole body, okay? And also, I want to share with you one thing before you go to do your exercise. I got some exercise for you. The one thing is this. Listen, this is not inside the slides. I actually told Jojo and James recently. For the whole preview, listen, the whole preview, introduction, body, and offer. However, the sales, listen, when do you start to market? When do you start to sell? The selling mentality, the selling mindset, when you start to sell your idea, not your course, idea, doesn't start from here. A lot of newbie preview speaker, right, which is me last time, I start to sell here at offer stage. It's a big no. You start to sell at the very beginning, in the first 5 minutes. You sell all the way already. I told Jojo and James, first 5 minutes, you are already selling. But selling without selling, you already start selling. So at the middle part, right, if your preview crafted very well, right, in the middle, no matter is it preview or webinar, in the audience mind, they will always be asking, how can I learn from you? Okay, if you do it very well, in the middle part, right, they are already wanting to buy from you already. How can I buy or learn from you? This is the ultimate lah. That means if you have an ending, right? People go to the back and ask, how much is it? Ultimate. Okay, ultimate. Really, have before. Angel, we have before, right? Every now and then, every month got 1 or 2% like that one. Halfway through, they go to the back, they sign up already, and then walk off. Because they know what they want already, they walk off. Have one. Okay? So you must have the mentality that the sales start here at the introduction. That's why everything, right? Your hero journey lah, okay, your benefits lah, your objection killing lah, is all the subtle thing that put in to let people know that you are the one to go. Okay, so before I ask you to do your exercise, some activities, any questions so far? Any questions so far? I think I speak a lot today. Very excited. If you have questions, just type questions and then we unmute you. I'll give all of you 30 seconds. Any questions so far? Or is it too many information until you wow already? Okay, Tricia, come, Tricia. Unmute Tricia and
I'm just curious. How long did it take for you guys to come up with this like thing?
How long does it take?
Or like I'm sure it's a lot of twigging, a lot of like playing around, but
a lot of tweaking.
You know,
I can tell upfront that even until now, my previous slide is tweaking. Previous slide is like, it's not a fixed thing. Every now and then you need to take one. So yeah, I think your question is more on how long do you take to come up with your first set of slides?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah, first set of slide and putting in the case study and all. Because case study at my point in time is like I probably have to borrow from somewhere.
Okay, I think if you got no structure to follow, you can take my template. James very funny. James took my template last week and finished within 2 days. But it's not perfect lah. He just take the template. Template that means first 5 minutes, what are the skeleton? Next 10 minutes, what are the skeleton? He literally take my template, which you all go and do, please. If you all got nothing to follow. And then from the template, right, I do not want you to copy blindly. I want you to, for every single preview, tweak a little bit towards you. So last time I did the same thing. So I took Sean's template, and after 3 to 6 months, the whole preview I revamped until my own style already. Because testing. Okay, because how do I put it? Because preview must be you. Your style, your case study, something that you feel very own. So example, I give you an example. Okay, like example, these slides. This slide got a lot of meaning to me, but there's no meaning to Chloe, to Sean, and the rest. No meaning at all. So to them, right, they will not use this slide, but I want to use this slide. So what am I trying to say? Okay, copy, but don't copy blindly. Preview doesn't work that way. Preview is an art, it's not a science. I want to be upfront. Preview is not a science, it's an art. Yeah, so you need to practice and see your audience reaction and tweak along the way. Yeah, it's really not a science. Okay, if I give these particular slides, my same slides that have been converting for me 20%, example, if I pass to the other person may do better than me, 40%, or the other person may do worse than me, 0%. I've seen before. So the slide itself is not the powerful part. It's how we present that is powerful. Yeah, but the slides is something for you for a structure. I'm not here to scare you, but I want to be very upfront. I want to be upfront to tell you that it's just art, it's not a science. Yeah, I think James will know what I mean because he's an MLM before. MLM, definitely they got some structure one. Most MLM, multi-level marketing, they got some structure like step 1 do what, step 2 do what, step 3 do what. But why some are top salesmen, some are not? Because the art law. Yeah. So I don't have a perfect answer for you, but you just take my structure and you tweak along the way. Yeah. Okay, any more questions? Please, this is the time whereby you ask me questions. Okay, Patricia. 开声音我听不到。
No, actually, I'm not so much of a question, but I just want to address because I come on the side. Is actually I've been doing preview since 2017. Managed to close pretty well, 20 to 60% of the audience. Though I have a small base usually. Every preview I tweak every time I tweak. So I agree with Glenn that we have to keep tweaking. Even now, I'm still learning so much from Glenn and Sean to tweak more. So I would say actually from my preview experience, every time from the audience, from the field, there's always something to keep tweaking until it's never perfect, but we just keep improving. I hope that helps you to feel more relatable. You know, we just have to keep tweaking. Although my conversion was pretty all right, I think from a preview perspective, the standard.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I really appreciate Patricia from sharing your experience with us. Yeah, just let Tricia know that we got some experienced speaker over here. Yeah, Patricia, thanks for sharing. So example, what I mean by tweaking. Recently, we got this thing called COVID-19. So a lot of investors like to ask me, Glenn, can this system also work in COVID? The stock market drop how? So I purposely put one objection killing, which is related to COVID-19. That I 2 years ago never used one. Because 2 years ago, we don't even know that this thing called COVID. Yeah, so this one is along the way, keep tweaking one. There's no fix and fast rule. Yeah, along the way, human being will change. The question they ask will change. The objection will slightly change as well. But the big one will never change. The no time, no money, no knowledge, that one never change. So I forever preview will go that top 3. Yeah, so okay. I hope I answer your question, Tricia. Yeah. Okay, Jojo, you have a question. Maybe I mute you.
Yep, sure. Okay. So my question is this. What are your insights on the subtle difference between a preview for live versus virtual?
Oh, that means a preview for live and webinar, right?
Yeah.
Later we will talk about webinar.
Okay.
Later, after lunch. Yeah, prepare something for you all. But just to let you all know, the structure for preview, I mean the live preview and webinar preview, 80% similar. 80%. Yeah. So later I'll talk to you about the 20% changes.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Don't worry. Any other questions? Super important, no? Or is it too much information for you? Kun Hong, come. We unmute Kun Hong.
So as investing, we give the case study of how many percent earn how many percent. So when you all say that percent is on the overall portfolio or that trade itself?
Okay, you mean my case study or our sales conversion?
Your case studies. So they say like 10% in 3 months. Is the overall portfolio or is that one trade? Or?
In general, right? I know you are going a little bit more detail. You're asking the whole portfolio. Let's say you put 100,000. Is it 100,000 grow 30% or is it the one stock grow 30%, right? Okay. In general, human being I know it's quite funny, but the fact is I talk to a lot of investors. No, I talk to a lot of public. They cannot accept. There's some limiting belief that they cannot accept themselves making more than 20, 50%. To them, it's too good to be true. To them, I'm not saying it's not true. Me and you, we are investors. We know that it can be done. But to the public, to them, it's a bit more exaggerate. So since the public thing is a bit more exaggerate, I suit them. I find those testimonials that are okay only, not those super good ones. And then suit them, make them believe that they can achieve 20%, they can achieve 30%. Because I tried before, if I put the estimation as 1 year make 20%, right? To them, it's a scam. To them, I'm not saying it's a scam, but to them, it's a scam. They don't believe it can be done. They say we are overachiever, that we are optimistic, we are the odd one. Okay, so I use like 10%, 5%, 18%, something that they think, oh, difficult, but I can achieve that, something like that. That's my experience, Kunong.
So do we need to always use by overall portfolio or
I cannot
by
hear
trade?
you. Sorry.
So must we always use by overall portfolio or sometimes by trade?
I mix. Some is trade, some is overall portfolio mixture. Yeah. Okay. Maybe another one or two more questions. Come. Ask me anything. Okay, Katrina.
Hi, Glenn. So I want to ask, like for my case, right? I'm kind of lost. Like, how do I actually start a preview? I mean, how do I get people to actually come into this? Is like more like an audience, right? So that's the part where I'm struggling. Yeah.
Okay, so for your question, is a little bit more towards marketing. Okay, so right now our scenario is right now when there are people in the room already, 5, 10, or even 100, 1,000 people, there are people in the room already, how we actually do a sales pitch to actually convert them. This is our whole 2 days lah. But I think your question is how to lead those people to come into our room. Am I right? I mean, like, if that is correct, can you let me know?
Yeah. How do you actually do that to get?
Oh, that one is different. That one, on the upfront, we are not covering this for these 2 days, but that one is a little bit more on marketing, like Facebook marketing, advertisement, lead magnet, like what we taught. I mean, like what Rina have taught us, something like that.
Use that.
That we are not covering in these 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are called marketing. Okay, one more last question before we go for some exercise. Yeah, Angel just reminded me that those are covered in our event 1 and 2. Yeah. Okay, any last questions? Anyone? Let me see. Okay, if you don't have, then I volunteer some people. Okay, maybe can I ask May? May, you have any questions to ask now? Usually you got some question on it. Because this part is, some part I never explained to May before. Okay, May, maybe you unmute yourself. You got any curious question or anything? Just curious.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
So
far for the past 1 hour, you got any?
Actually, I have one question. I'm trying to think of how to do a smooth transition within the body.
Yesterday we said transition from body to sales. So your question today is transition within the body. What do you mean? Sorry.
For example, like just now when you mentioned about, let me hold on. Let me see. Objection.
Transition within the body. Transition within the body. Strategy ABC.
Only when I start to do the slide out, then I think then I will understand how to phrase my question.
Oh, okay. But do you meet the same objection? Like people will always ask you for your drop shipping. People say how much capital, I don't have enough time, I'm too old, too young. Very standard, right?
Actually, surprisingly, they don't have so much of objection.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then they see you, they like you, they buy.
Not really, but the objection is mainly on how it's more on the strategy. Like for example, how they themselves find the supplier, but the thing is I can't reveal to them the supplier. So how do I assure them that yeah.
We come to this topic. So to you are a bit like stuck in a way that they want to ask you how do you find a supplier, but you cannot reveal to them.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you a suggestion. I'm not into drop shipping, but I give you a suggestion. You don't reveal to them how you find your supplier, but you can reveal to them how other people or generally typical find a good supplier.
Yeah.
Example. So you got supplier ABC. Maybe you go through some difficulties. 10 steps to find supplier A. You find 5 steps to find supplier B. Example, you don't review your supplier ABC but you can review how you use the 3 steps to find your supplier C. And you get what I mean? You need to give them confidence. If not, they think, wow, me 很厉害, very good, but I cannot be like me. You don't review the supplier, but you can review the steps to find that supplier.
Okay. So, okay, can understand.
Yeah, that is why sometimes we use case studies. Sometimes the name is very sensitive. We don't say the name, but we can say the story.
So the case study, most of the time is because when I first started, I always use my own case study.
Wow, not very good.
Not very
As
good.
in like the most powerful is this thing called third party close sales. All of you write down the close sales. What I on the stage say 100 things, it cannot be equivalent to a third party student testimonial. The one student testimonial say that he make 100% is much more powerful than Glenn said 10% make 100%.
Yes.
Because they believe third party. It's just like you don't believe this insurance agent, but if your friend refer this insurance agent, you will trust this insurance agent because you trust your friend.
Okay.
So we use the other angle.
Yeah. So I'll try to find more third party testimonials.
Third party close sales. I learned this at the age of 18. I attended. That time take bus all the way to KL to learn sales training. I always remember third party close sales is much stronger than first person close sales.
Okay.
Okay, I think right now we will go to a short exercise. Then after that we will go for lunch. This short exercise is this. This is my powerful slides. Just now I said the one, how to say, the one preview that I totally revamped my whole slides, right? Similar to this. The whole preview, right? I am objecting this 4 things. You only need 45 minutes per month, so no time is an excuse. Okay, you know capital, you only need $200. So no capital is an excuse. Okay, no knowledge, that is why we are here. Come and buy us. Okay, risky is not true. I already showed that this is not risky. So the only logical choice is come and find us. Okay, you can do the similar stuff as well. Okay, okay, this short exercise is super important. Just now. This one. I want all of you, I give all of you 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I want you to type it down or write it down in your own. Don't type in the comments first, if not too many things. Okay, type down in your Microsoft Word or your notepad, right? Okay, the top 10 objection for your topic. Top 10, confirm have one. People always say, I want to learn from me, but then I want to buy your curtain from Yongshen, but then all the points all right now. I want to learn from Chisia, but then what if all the but then, but all the what if, right? Everything, all those are called objection. I want to learn investing, but leceh. I want to learn investing, but risky. I want to buy property, but no capital. All these are called objection. Okay, I give all of you 5 minutes, and I'm going to put some music.
I need a girl like you, yeah.
Type it down in your notebook.
I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nada. You're sitting pretty impatient, girl. I know you gotta put them in hours. Baby, make it harder. You're sending pic after picture, girl, give me fire. You know I'm always on the night shift, and you can stand these nights alone. Yeah, you don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, I'm the boss at home. I ain't gotta go to work, but I gotta put in work. I ain't gotta go to work. Let your body do the work. We can work from home. We can work from home. Let's put it in motion. Girl, give me a promotion. Let's make it feel like a vacation. Turn a bed into an ocean. We don't need nobody. I just need your body. Nothing but sheets in between us. Ain't no getting up early. You know I'm always on the night shift, and you can stand these nights alone. Yeah, you don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, I'm the boss at home. I ain't gotta go to work. work, 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 work. But I gotta put in work, 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 work. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 work. Let your body do the work, 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 work. We can work from home. We can work from home. We can work from home. Yeah. We can work from home.
Did a fool 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me, then so is somebody. If you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me, then so is somebody. If you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, oh, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. If you don't wanna see me, then so is somebody. Oh, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fits. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to.
Okay, some of you have finished, some of you have finished, some of you have not finished. It's okay. What I need you to do is, for those answers that you written down in your notepad, right, can you just copy and paste over the comment and let me take a look so that I see how I can help you. Copy and paste. Okay, very, very clear, Kun Hong. No time, no money, no knowledge, risky. Really, the top 4 one is investing one. Now not a good time. Very, very common. Cannot control emotion. Don't know how. What if things change? Sounds too good to be true. I see bad news about this online. Very okay. Those are the top 10. Yes, Kun Hong, because you are investment also. Ryan is what? Ryan is the, Ryan one, very true, the number 1. Estate planning. People always say, I don't have money, why must I do estate planning? Or I'm not rich enough. Okay. I only got $1 million, why must I do estate planning? People like to ask that question. Very true, Ryan. Okay. Julian said, need a lot of capital. Okay, correct. E-commerce. No time, not tech. Do not know how, no design. Very true, man. Julian, yes, these are the top 10 also. Okay, all of you know your industry more than anyone. Okay. Jaslyn say, my child different age. How can my sister help me? Jaslyn actually got a lot. Jaslyn one. Jaslyn one is parenting, means your target audience. For Jaslyn, for all those parenting one, you must think your target audience, your customer is actually treating. Okay, you must be differentiating. Your ultimate goal is to help the children. But your audience is not children. Your audience is parent. You must think. Your audience is parent. Parent are the one that pay money. So you must know what the parent want. Know what, not what the children need. It's different for parenting. Because some people that do parenting course, they got this, how to say, this, I misunderstand. Okay? We know that we serve the children. Okay? However, how you serve the children? Usually, you teach the parent how to serve the children. This is called parenting. Teach the parent how to serve the children. And the person that you serve is a parent. The person you need to understand is a parent. You need to understand what they think. And the person that pay the money is also the parent. So it's parent. Just need to be clear. Okay. Our Phyllis, very true. Not proven, no time, just want to enjoy life, craving. Standard one for the health. For the health one. Qixa's pricey. For Saiho, actually, from what I know, Saiho is our esthetician. Okay, now I ask myself, maybe someone come to me and say, hey, Glenn, you need to do something because your face not perfect, got a flaw, got flaw, it's not flawless skin. Then usually objective is, the objective is, I don't need I'm handsome enough, why must I need you? That means they do not know the problem. Okay, Saiho, they do not know the problem yet, or they no time. Need to see you every week. So troublesome, no time. So expensive. I buy a facial mask $1, why must meet you $1,000? Example, so price. And then still got what? For Saiho is esthetician. Scared pain. Maybe Saiho need to give me needle. Pain. Scared pain. Okay. Then fifth is what? Scared not proven. Hey, who are you? Not proven. This needle got certified or not? Example. Okay. So these are some common objections for Saiho. Katrina not interested. I don't have time. Too expensive. Let me think about it. Let me compare other career coaches. Okay. Katrina. Yeah, these are the common. James one also standard social media marketing. No confidence, no time, don't know computer. Okay. Jojo. Jojo one is ready. The number 2 one. Can you help SME? Yeah, we actually feedback this to your Jojo also. Okay, can you help SME, etc. Okay, very good. All of you know exactly what is your top 10 main objection from your client, from industry. So what I need you to do is this. Out of this top 10, right, I give you another 2 minutes. Out of this top 10, I want you to pick the top 5. The top 5 that, wow, so common that you walk to the street or you talk to any friends. Once you say what you do, they will always have this objection, the top 5. Okay, I give all of you 2 minutes. Out of this top 10, I want you to shrink down to top 5. Shrink down to top 5. The top 5, that means so common that people keep talking about it. Okay, I give all of you 2 minutes. Okay, top 5. After you found your top 5, you type it inside the comments. Okay, top 5.
Somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls a suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gift, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this.
I'm not saying that Rina method need time or not? I'm seeing the people that look for Rina, the objection is always a lot of time. Okay? Different thing. Okay, cool. Just now the music too nice, cannot hear my voice. Okay, so what I mentioned just now is this. Like this one is super important. So example like James and Rina, both of them are doing social media marketing. However, people that come to James may think, I'm not sure, but may think that, hey, James, your method very good, can get thousands or so many leads. However, need a lot of money or not? Is it need a lot of money or not? Need to spend a lot or not? I mean, these are the maybe common objection for James. But people that look for Rina, maybe another common objection. It's not about money already. It's more about, Rina, your one, need a lot of time or not? Seems a lot of steps. Need the technical stuff, not need a chatbot. These are the common objection. I'm not saying it is true or not. Only James and Rina know. Okay, but same thing can same topic, different niche can have different objection. Okay, so right now all of you got your top 5 already, right? What to do next is this. That one not by today lah. Okay, this one I want you all to do some homework for yourself, not for me, for yourself. Okay, everybody type homework. Everybody type homework. What is the homework is this? Out of these top 5, based on you is your most common objection from your client, from the public. I want you to find, not today, don't worry. I want you to find, right, 5 different stories, 5 different scenarios, or 5 different case studies to show that this 5 objection is not an objection. I repeat again. So these 5 are so common, based on you. So common, people show us one. Every single client come show us one of the 5 or all 5. So you must use case study to prove that this is not an issue or this is not a big issue. It may be an issue, but not a big issue. Use some case study, use some testimonial, or use some stories. So example, in hand, I should have one. Some of you, even if you don't have, right, use other people's story. You can use other people's story. Like the online course. We use other people's story. We use the UK grandma to prove that age is not an issue. Can you see that? The investment one, right? I use my own student story. I say 13 years old can also do it. You 15 years old, no problem. I tell you, 3 years ago, I go Vietnam. My younger student is called Dirk, 13 years old. You 15 years old definitely can do it one. Why? Because the 13-year-old kid can do it. Can you see offhand? I got everything inside. We are not forcing them, but we need the case study to prove to them that they can do it. Patricia can also do it. Maybe people ask, I'm very busy. Me and my husband keep working, I cannot apply your method, example. So Patricia can say, 2 years ago, we got one similar couple, same as you, they stay in Jurong, Okay, one is engineer, one is hotel manager. They are also very busy. However, because they are really very concerned, really want to help their children, right? So they come and look for me every week once, and then I suit their time. And after that, right, they apply the ABC method, right? Today, their children become blah, 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 blah. I'm sure Patricia do for so long, she got a lot of examples. So offhand, you must use different example to, explain each top 5 objection. Patricia, you understand, Yeah, I believe Patricia, so long, you got a lot of stories on. So use stories, use case study, or if you really don't have, some of you just started out, I understand. Like Ryan, maybe you can use other people's story also. Like that time, Ryan quite funny yesterday and say, wow, we got one very powerful story. Then Sean asked him, why you never use? But because the person haven't died yet. Okay, quite true. quite true. So you can use other people's story. You can know one of my colleagues can say what? One of my colleagues from my team, he got one client called Mr. A. Last year, because of this, that, right, passed away. But the family very, very glad that actually Mr. A very responsible, prepare this will writing with my team member, blah, blah. Use a team member story. It's okay one. Use other people's story, but must be true story lah. Must be true story, true research, but you can use other people's story. Okay, James also got a lot of story because James do this for so long. Okay, so basically use your own story, that's the best. If you don't have your own story, use other people's story. Okay, any questions so far before we go for lunch? Any questions so far? Yeah, question. Jesslyn got question. Can we unmute Jesslyn? Hold on, yeah. Okay, Jesslyn.
Yeah. Sorry, I on my video. Okay. So my question is, you see, like we are starting out, like right? So if we have this system, right? Let's say we have an online course, but actually none of our friends have actually gone to my course and learned the system, So how do I give testimonials to hit the objection? Yeah, that's my.
Okay, so there's two ways of doing things. Because you haven't served them yet, usually no objection. You haven't served so many people, there's not much objection coming to your place. So number one, you still do your homework. Go and research on what's the possible objection. You use other people's story, number one. And secondly, right, how to get testimonial. You can do a beta class. That's what I did. Beta class means what? To be more direct, give free class. Give free class to people. Okay? Give them free lah. Just upfront say that, guys, I got this formula we have been using for how many years, how many months, is effective. Okay, I see that maybe you want a better relationship with your children. I would like to volunteer myself to share with you this system. Upfront lah. But is it okay that after you share with me, if there's result, is it okay that you give me some testimonial? Upfront. Upfront, telling them, barter trade ma. If you got result, can you give me some testimonial? Tell them. And most of them will say, okay. Usually. I also very curious how May started. May, if you don't mind, right? I like to use you as a benchmark. Like when you started your online course, how do you get testimonial? I'm also very curious. We can unmute May. Justin, you hold on. I asked me.
I don't
Very curious.
Sorry. Testimonial. How I got my testimonial, is it?
Yeah, when you first started. Yeah. That's very curious.
Sorry, can you repeat because my audio was off?
Okay, so my question is, when you first started, like your very, very first class or your very, very first preview, there's no testimonial. So how do you get those testimonials? How do you get started?
Testimonial. Oh, I did teach my friend.
Oh, same.
Yeah. So my testimonial was my friend got result. So I used her result. Yeah. Plus, I think I also got used some other screenshot from other people also.
Oh, that means those that use dropshipping use other people's story plus your own student, which is your friend's result.
Yes, correct.
So how do you ask your friends for testimonial? Is it like I think there's two methods. One method is that you call it beta class. You say, hey, you want to make extra money. I mean, maybe people ask you, hey, how do you do dropshipping? So you share with them. Share with them, then they got result, you ask for testimonial. This is method one. Method two is upfront. Method two is you say that you are going to charge people maybe 597. But right now you are doing a beta class, you give them for free. In return, if they got result, they give you testimonial. So yours is a method one or method two? Just very curious.
The one. Actually, it's the first method. There's no beta class. It's just casually teaching them, and then after that, I also did give I did give some free lesson, a free course for them to access my course. Yeah. Then after that, actually not free. I gave it at a very good discount. Yeah, very good discount. Then she applied, then she really got result. Then that's how I start to get testimonial.
Okay. Thanks, May, for sharing. Yeah, Justin. So like what I mentioned, you can do either beta class or you teach your friends, and then in return they will give you testimonial if they got result.
Yeah,
then
actually we
started this way. Sorry?
Yeah, we have these free videos, remember, and we actually know who actually went into the free videos. Can we let's ask them through email whether you can give us some feedback?
Quite hard one, Justin. The fastest way is like what May did. I also did that way. You share with your close one, or maybe your friends maybe not so close, but share your friends. So much easier to take testimonial. Those email one, those online one, you want their testimonial, then 要他的命了。I know. Okay, very far one. Yeah, those friends, easier. I'm also very curious, Patricia, can I ask, like, how do you usually get testimonial? Wow, so many years ago, when you first started, how do you get testimonial? Patricia, if you don't mind sharing.
Okay, my case is a bit more unique because I started as an enrichment center. Then I had parents who come, not really doing this, but I was teaching, right, teaching their children. Then there's good results from their children, right? So then I get testimonial from their parents that talk about how the children develop. So the parents were happy to give me their testimonials because they testify to what we do with their child. So now I compile that and then teach the parents how to do it. So my testimonials was a bit like not similar because it was a bit unique. Then after that, as I but before I get these parents in my class, right, last time I would agree that I also started with trial. I must start with trial, let people come in, then people will come. Otherwise, you don't have customers entering the room.
Okay, so yours is method 2, May is method 1, mine also method 1. Then talk to friends. Yours is like trial class, let's come.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Patricia.
Okay.
So Jaslyn, okay. Okay, any other last question before we go for lunch? Because this objection so powerful. And I share with you this. Angel, maybe you want to can see. Okay, so just by knowing these two things, right? It sounds simple, but if you dig out and you really know, right, what your audience wants, what we mentioned yesterday, and today, right, if you dig out and understand what is your audience main objective, right, your whole preview is about giving what they want, kill their objective, kill their objection, give what they want, kill their objection, give out what they want, kill their objection, right? Your whole preview, right, very smooth, and you will have sales on. I tried it before. You will have sales. Okay, I give you one example, like Jojo. Jojo, are you there? Jojo, are you there? Where's Jojo? Oh, Jojo. Okay, so Jojo, right, I actually asked him to do this. Give them what the audience want. And every 15 minutes, I force him, not really force him physically. I say, you must show me your slides. Okay, every few slides, every 15 minutes, I want to see one case study. Because one step at a time, because me and him coaching call, he is very into speaking. So I cannot one time squeeze all the bonus, all 10 bonus in the preview. If not, he will go haywire. Because preview is like that one. You must take one at a time. You must take 10%, 10%, 10%. You cannot take the whole preview 50%, right? The person will like not so smooth. So the first time I tell Jojo what to do after I see his slide got no testimonial one. All testimonials at the back, which is a typical preview speaker. I said, I want you to take out all the testimonial at the back. Spread out along the way. Every 15 minutes, one testimonial. And don't treat it as testimonial. Okay? Angle in a way that it is case study, which is true. Angle in a way that case study, tell them that what they can learn from this testimonial. He just do this one step, just one step. He messaged me that day, later you can clarify with him. He messaged me that his conversion increased by 10% just by doing this one step. And then, right, later I'll share with you after lunch, don't worry. After that, right, after lunch, I'll share with you this thing called secret weapon. Secret weapon. Okay, after I teach him this secret weapon strategy, right, because I don't know how to name it, I call it secret weapon because I myself, I call it secret weapon. After I give him this secret weapon strategy, right, his conversion, right, after he applied first time, his conversion increased to 40%. And he himself also stunned conversion. Okay, this secret weapon strategy, right, is what you sometimes see what I shared here. After lunch, I'll share with you, but let me give you a sneak preview. Give you a sneak preview. Okay, it's about this. Sneak preview, what exactly is, and etc. So example for this one.
Okay, and you can see Yum is a very special company.
So example, sometimes I put this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Okay. So right, every time I say something, I say one magical sentence, right, the audience will literally run. So example, this one, the magic sentence at 103. This one I haven't teach Jojo and James yet, but today I'm going to share with you. So example, this one, 10315.
Okay, very good, very good. Listen, the money I need to share with you. So even learn from the best. Okay? I want you to stand up first. I'm going to give out you this bonus. Come on, stand up. I want you to stand up. and don't do anything. Just go to the booth first because I got something to give you. I want you to be the first one, only limited. Go to the booth first. Go to the booth first. Put your headset. Don't take down your headset. Bring your headset to the booth. Come on, bring your headset to the booth. And listen to my instructions. Bring your headset to the booth. Bring your headset to the booth and listen to my instructions.
Okay. What am I sharing with all of you? What am I sharing with all of you? Testing. Can you see that when I said something, step by step, some strategy literally I never do anything literally the customer or the audience run towards the booth and want to give their credit card. How many of you want to learn exactly what I do behind the scenes that allow your audience go crazy, all the 3 booth, 5 booth, they run towards the booth and give you their credit card? How many of you want this system and want this strategy? If you want, right, type me. Okay, that is a step-by-step strategy one. Okay. Yeah, Julian said step by step. So behind the scene, what am I actually leading them? What do I say? What is my action? What is my body language? It's all planned. I want to be upfront. It's all planned. Okay. So yes, me. So after lunch, I will share with you this. But I want to be upfront. I want to be upfront. Once again, after lunch, I will share with you all the bonuses. It's very high level. It's really very high level. Okay. So, but I will try my best, same thing, to simplify to you exactly what I do, and I want to duplicate to all of you. So how many of you are excited to learn this secret weapon? Type secret weapon if you're interested. Type secret weapon. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Everybody go crazy. I know Julian super enthused. Julian, once I upload, I think like 3 days ago, he go and question me, hey Glenn, how you do this? I say relax. I will share with you in this weekend. So I want you to relax your mind. This 1 hour. In this 1 hour, right? I want you to go and have your lunch, relax your mind, and after this 1 hour, I will share with you. Okay. Jojo have tasted part of it already. Jojo. So Jojo apply part of my secret weapon, right? The crowd go crazy. Let me share with you what Jojo did. Then after you go for lunch. I'm very excited to show you what Jojo did also. Super proud of him. Jojo. Okay, this is first time using secret weapon method. So you can see the time 33:20 over here.
If you deposit 5,000 today for the seminar, then
okay, I want all of you to look at this part, Jojo. Once he said something, people go crazy also want to go to sign up.
Attend the basic first. Yeah. Okay. So, just curious, how long you feel that this is for you? Raise your hand. Yeah. Oh, okay. Write the number. Yeah. Okay. So, for those who feel that this is for you, just stand up. Just stand up. For those who feel that this is for you, just stand up. Okay, good. Yeah. And for those who feel that this is for you, okay, because that's really what value that you're gonna get. Okay, you can go to Monai and Ruby, both of you. Okay. You can go to Monai and start to register now with them, okay? And for your pair, I'm gonna be giving you this for those who register the thumb drive. Okay, go there now, yeah? Okay. So
yeah, so this is part of it. This is a part of what I'm going to share with you. So just let you know, just now that one is Jojo. He did first time he used the secret weapon strategy, and that conversion, he is so happy. After that night, he shared with me that is a first few times that the conversion increased a lot, and the conversion 40%. And just let you know, it is not like he say one thing or do one thing. Once again, like I mentioned, the selling start at the very beginning. So it's already planted at the first minute until the end. And when the end you say some secret sentence, then they will just chong already. Okay. Okay, okay, don't worry. Some of you look a little bit confused. So right now we'll go for 1 hour break. 1 hour break later, after we have lunch, basically what we have covered. Let me give a summary. If not, like didn't close summary. What we have covered. Okay, so this is what we have covered. Actually, may apply part of it also. Okay, what we have covered, and after we go for lunch. Okay. Okay, so May, before COVID-19, this is exactly how I guided May. Okay, May started already, so I implant some of the bonus. Later, May will know what I mean by bonus. Some of the bonus tips I gave her. Okay, so after she applied, wow, her result very, very good. So May, I show my conversation with May. So you can see that her flow is very good for webinar. So she applied some of it in webinar as well. I say she apply my flow. One gift at the very beginning, one gift at the end, storytelling, engage. She literally follow everything step by step. I was so shocked. It's not so structured, but she literally follow step by step. Then she said she copied me. Then I asked her, how you use my webinar? You see my webinar? I can laugh. Then she said, of course. Then this part is so funny, you know. I say when I look at her webinar, right, I literally keep laughing for myself because I'm seeing like, wow, exactly the same, which is very funny, very funny, which is good, very funny. So I say that it's her credit because behind the scenes, I want to be very upfront. May is a very hardworking lady. She tweaked along the way. She never just copy blindly also. She take the structure, she tweak according to herself. Very, very powerful. Okay, so all of you want one bonus. So this is what we have covered once again. Covered the introduction. We also cover the body. Here comes the offer part. We cover all the white color part. Later, after lunch, I will share with you all the advanced strategy. But I also want to be upfront to you that all those advanced strategy is a little bit more advanced. So if you cannot receive or absorb 100%, right, it is okay. Okay, everybody type, it is okay. It is okay. Okay, you may not be applying now, but you can apply eventually. Okay, everybody type, it's okay. I'll be upfront telling you this a bit more advanced. I'll share with you exactly how by higher pitch, higher volume, you can convert more. Okay, and one secret sentence that can 2x your sales. Just now, Jojo actually used that sentence. Okay, I also use that sentence very often. Okay, and pricing strategy. How can you price your stuff? How can you price your cost? You cannot anyhow price. Okay, and a secret weapon. Okay, secret weapon. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 after lunch. Okay, later after lunch, I'm going to share with you these 4. Okay, so without further ado, time check. We're excited. Time check. Right now is around 12:15, 12:20. Okay, I want you to have a good lunch, relaxed lunch. So 12:20. Can we come back at 1:20? 1:20, right? What will happen is I'm going to share with you all the bonus. After that, Sean will also share with you all exactly how he started from zero. Preview, not business. How he started from zero in terms of speaking. Yeah, the business story you all know. The speaking story you all do not know. And I only know yesterday. I was also quite shocked. Okay, so 1:20. Okay, all of you type 1:20. So remember, 1:20. Okay, 1:20 come back. Okay, cool. So without further ado, let's go for lunch. Relax your mind. No homework to do as of this lunch time. Just relax your mind. Come back, right? It's very intense already. Okay, see all of you later. 1:20.